Celebrating the brides of now. Kahani, Bridal Stories by Bhima.
ನೀವು ನೋಡ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೀರಾ ನಮ್ಮ ಕುಡ್ಡ ನ್ಯೂಸ್ 24/7. ಇದು ವಿಶ್ವಾಸದ ಪ್ರತಿಬಿಂಬ.
My dear viewers, entrepreneurs, students and corporate professionals, are your personality confusions chronic? Do not panic. This is Namma Kudla Personality and Communication Clinic. Here we will present you our experts, Personality Development and Communication TONIC. I am CA S. Nayak. Dear viewers, you are all welcome to our 329th episode of Business Tonic. Today's topic, personality development and communication. We all know to influence people, we need good personality as well as communication skills. By birth, we may not possess it, but we can develop our personality over a period of time and we can develop communication skills also. To deliberate on this topic, we have two resource persons who are in the studio today, Dr. Professor Zita Lobo. To explain her in a short span, it is like a capturing water of 7 seas in a small bowl, because her CV is of 21 pages, but I have condensed it. Madam, you should excuse me if for condensing your CV. Professor Dr. Zita Lobo, she is MA Literature from Mangalore University and PhD in Literature from Mumbai University. Presently, she is CEO, Artisan Consultancy, Free Zone LLC, UAE, and retired professor and former chairperson, General Education, RAC Medical and Health Sciences University, UAE. She has over 35 years of distinguished experience in academia. Dr. Zita Lobo has made significant contributions to teaching, administration, curriculum design and academic publishing, including research articles, short story collections and textbooks. She is a most sought after trainer in historic professional development for faculty and staff in higher education and is well known for her dynamic training in soft skills development, including critical thinking and problem solving for students. Her innovative approach blends art in medicine and creative teaching technologies, making learning both impactful, engaging and pleasureful. I have added this. Dr. Zita has led English language programs, conducted proficiency tests and offered language training across institutions. She has also served as an institutional testing supervisor for AMID EAST, that is British Council IELTS, and IDP at the Ras Al Khaimah Medical and Health Sciences University, UAE. She is also distinguished Toastmaster and she has recently published a social novel titled Peacock, Python and Easter. To her credit, there are plenty of awards and accolades. I cannot mention now because it's a list goes on. She is a brave lady with a kind heart. So, Zeta means in Latin word a girl or little girl or seeker, and in Italian word it is called a bride. She is a bride also, always smiling, charming and pleasing personality, because a trainer should possess all these qualities, then only they can inspire. So, one quote I can say you, madam: to be inspired is great, to inspire is incredible. So, with this small introduction, I welcome Professor Dr. Zeta Lobo to our show. We have young, energetic, enterprising, smiling, charming, pleasing gentleman Amit Lionel Anand. He is presently working as Senior Manager Sustainability and Regulatory at Cardolite Specialty Chemicals India, that is situated at Mangalore SEZ. So, it is my pleasure to introduce him. He is a seasoned professional in the field of sustainability, regulatory compliance and quality management within the specialty chemicals industry. In addition to his profession, he is a certified lead auditor for ISO 9001, ISO 14001, ISO 45001, and has a deep understanding of integrated management systems, audits and regulatory frameworks. He brings a unique combination of hands-on laboratory experience, strategic regulatory knowledge and a passion for driving sustainable change in the chemical industry. And in addition to that, he is a distinguished Toastmaster, also very proficient in speaking and training people also. And Amit Anand, his leadership goal is to form a mentor pool to assist all the new members conduct more youth leadership programs for the underprivileged students in the society. He believes that a leader is one who knows the way, who goes the way and who shows the way. And many awards and accolades are there to his credit, and he is artist by Vrattiyalli. He is a working professional, but Pravrattiyalli is an artist also, and he has completed his degree from St. Aloysius, Mangaluru, and completed his master's degree from St. Joseph's, Bangalore, and worked in Dubai for several years before relocating to his hometown. He believes in Janani Janmabhumischa Swargadapi Gariyasi. That means always mother and motherland. They are more precious than anything else. So, he has been relocated to Mangalore. He enjoys painting, playing the violin, and has ventured into stage performances of Yakshagana, a local folk dance form of Karnataka as well. So, his journey with the Toastmasters began in 2016 with the Inspiran Club, where he served as VP Education in 2017-18 and went on to be the president in 2018-19 when the club won the Golden Gavel Plus and all the awards declared that year by the District 92, PQD and CGD. So, he has many more awards and accolades. Let me shorten now. Shri Amit Lionel Ananda, you are also welcome to our show. Amit Anand. Amit means unlimited. Anand means happiness. He himself has unlimited happiness, and he spreads also unlimited happiness to our entire across the people with whom he deals also. So, I am also very happy today to introduce both of you to this our 329th episode of Business Tonic.
Thank you.
Before we start our program formally, we have the tradition of wishing the special events of the week. The special events of the week, that is on 5th August, that is we have that is Shravana. This month for Hindus it is treated as Shravana Masa. Shravana Masa is a most holistic month for Hindus, and lot of pujas and festivities are celebrated in Shravana Masa, and it started from Naga Panchami in the last week, that is Habbagala Hebbagilu Nagara Panchami. From that we have Gauri Mangala Vrata on 5th August. So all married women, they perform puja to Mangala Gauri, that means Parvati, for health, happiness, prosperity for them as well as their husband. So it is followed by Varamahalakshmi Vrata, that is on second Friday of Shravana Masa Shukla Paksha. So that is this Friday it comes, Varamahalakshmi Vrata. It is also very famous festivity, and on that day all married women, they perform puja for the they pray goddess Lakshmi. So everybody is interested in Lakshmi because Lakshmi represents wealth, so and gold both. So women are always interested in gold also, and let me wish all the people happy Varamahalakshmi Vrata, followed by on Saturday, that is on 9th August, that is Raghupa Karma or Raksha Bandhan. So it is a day to change sacred thread as per Rigveda, Veda Upakarma. That means on this day Brahmins ritually change their Yajnopavitam or sacred thread by relevant rituals as offerings to the Rishis with the Tarpana. That is the ritual, and they do Gayatri Mantra. Gayatri Mantra is a very powerful mantra. Om Bhurbhuvat Swaha Om Tatsar Viturvarenyam Bhargo Devasya Dhimai Dhiyo Yona Prachodayat Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. The essence of Gayatri Mantra is, it is a powerful prayer for wisdom, spiritual enlightenment, removal of ignorance. It is a universal prayer seeking divine guidance to lead one on the righteous path. So with this small note, this week's all special events, I would like to continue our program formally. First of all, let me just define in a small this, because our experts are more experts, but still I would like to say in nutshell, what should be one's personality? What is the ideal personality? That is beautifully explained in Subhashita. Vadanam prasada sadanam sadayam radayam sudamucho vachaha karanam paropa karanam yesham kesham nate vandyaha. Meaning, Vadanam means face. Face is the index of the mind. Vadanam prasada sadanam, that means pleasing face. Sadayam radayam, that means one's heart should always crave to help others. Saradaya. Sudhamucho vachaha, pleasing words. Karanam paropa karanam, your antakarana should always crave to help others. If you have these qualities, yesham kesham nate vandyaha, you are respected by all. This is the gist of this. ಕನ್ನಡದಲ್ಲಿ ಮಂಕುತಿಮ್ಮ ಕೂಡ ಕಗ್ಗ ಬಹಳ ಚೆನ್ನಾಗಿ ವರ್ಣನೆ ಮಾಡಿದ್ದಾರೆ ಪರ್ಸನಾಲಿಟಿ ಹೇಗಿರಬೇಕಂತೇಳಿ. ಸ್ಮಿತವಿರಲಿ ವದನದಲ್ಲಿ, ಕಿವಿಗೆ ಕೇಳಿಸದಿರಲಿ, ಹಿತವಿರಲಿ ವಚನದಲ್ಲಿ, ರಥವ ಬಿಡದಿರಲಿ, ಮಿತವಿರಲಿ ಮನಸ್ಸಿನುದ್ವೇಗದಲ್ಲಿ ಭೋಗದಲ್ಲಿ, ಅತಿ ಬೇಡವೆಲ್ಲಿಯೂ ಮಂಕುತಿಮ್ಮ. ಬ್ಯೂಟಿಫುಲ್ಲಿ ಇಟ್ ಈಸ್ ಎಕ್ಸ್ಪ್ಲೇನ್ಡ್. ಸೊ ಸ್ಮಿತವಿರಲಿ ವದನದಲ್ಲಿ, ಮುಖದಲ್ಲಿ ಮುಗುಳ್ನಗೆ ಇರಬೇಕು, ಸ್ಮೈಲ್, ನಾಟ್ ಲಾಫ್ಟರ್. ಓಕೆ, ಸ್ಮಿತವಿರಲಿ ವದನದಲ್ಲಿ ಕಿವಿಗೆ ಕೇಳಿಸದಿರಲಿ. ದಟ್ ಮೀನ್ಸ್ ಯು ಶುಡ್ ನಾಟ್ ಲಾಫ್ ಎಟ್ ಅದರ್ಸ್, ಯು ಶುಡ್ ಸ್ಮೈಲ್ ವಿತ್ ಅದರ್ಸ್. ಓಕೆ, ಹಿತವಿರಲಿ ವಚನದಲ್ಲಿ, ರಥವ ಬಿಡದಿರಲಿ. ವೆನ್ ಯು ಸ್ಪೀಕ್, ಯು ಶುಡ್ ಸ್ಪೀಕ್ ವಿದಿನ್ ದ ವಾಟ್ ಯು ಕ್ಯಾನ್ ಟೆಲ್ ದಟ್
ಕಾಂಟೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್,
ಚೌಕಟ್ಟು ಯು ವಿಲ್ ಸೇ ವಿದಿನ್ ದ, ಯು ಶುಡ್ ನಾಟ್ ಹರ್ಟ್ ಅದರ್ಸ್.
ಲಿಮಿಟ್.
ಓಕೆ, ಋತವ ಬಿಡದಿರಲಿ, ಯು ಶುಡ್ ನಾಟ್ ಹರ್ಟ್ ಅದರ್ಸ್. ಮಿತವಿರಲಿ ಭಾವ ಉದ್ವೇಗದಲ್ಲಿ ಭೋಗದಲ್ಲಿ. ದಟ್ ಮೀನ್ಸ್ ವೆನ್ ಯು ಎಕ್ಸ್ಪ್ರೆಸ್ ಯುವರ್ ಹ್ಯಾಪಿನೆಸ್ ಆರ್ ವೆನ್ ಯು ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ಸಮ್ ಭಾವೋದ್ವೇಗ ವಿ ಸೇ, ಸೊ ಅಲ್ಟಿಮೇಟ್ ಹ್ಯಾಪಿನೆಸ್, ಆಲ್ ದೀಸ್ ಥಿಂಗ್ಸ್. ಮನಸ್ಸಿನ ಉದ್ವೇಗದಲ್ಲಿ ಭೋಗದಲ್ಲಿ, ಈವನ್ ವೆನ್ ಯು ಎಂಜಾಯ್ ದ ಥಿಂಗ್ಸ್. ಸೊ ಈವನ್ ಪೆಗ್ ಪೀಪಲ್ ಟೆಲ್ 1 peg, 2 3 peg. But when you take anything, even a amrata, ati sarvatra varjayet, anything in excess of your need is a poison.
In moderation.
Okay, it should be in moderate. Okay, so ati bedavelliyu mankutimma, you should not have anything in excess. That is the gist of this. With this small note, I invite both of you to this show. Madam, can you just explain in brief what is one's personality and how one's personality will impact others? Can you just brief?
Okay. Personality, when you say personality, there is already a person there, and that begins from the birth. That is from the time a child is in the womb of a mother, it starts developing, because we are talking about vikasana. ಅದು ಅಲ್ಲಿಂದಾನೇ ಶುರು ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. ನಂತರ ಚೈಲ್ಡ್ಹುಡ್ ಎಂಥದ್ದು ಪಾಸಿಟಿವ್ ನೆಗೆಟಿವ್, ಅದು ದ್ಯಾಟ್ ಆಲ್ಸೋ ದ ಚೈಲ್ಡ್ ಸ್ಟಾರ್ಟ್ಸ್ ಹ್ಯಾವಿಂಗ್ ಇಟ್ ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ದೆನ್ ಇಂಬೈಬಿಂಗ್ ಇಟ್, ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ದೆನ್ ಆ್ಯಸ್ ಅ ಪರ್ಸನ್ ಗ್ರೋಸ್, ಎಕ್ಸ್ಪೀರಿಯನ್ಸಸ್ ವಿದಿನ್ ದ ಹೌಸ್, ಔಟ್ಸೈಡ್ ದ ಹೌಸ್, ಸೊಸೈಟಿ, all these influence a person. And then ultimately there is no perfect or there is no ideal personality as such, because at every level, at every phase, the personality of a person keeps changing. Now psychologists have several, even ನಮ್ಮ ಭಾರತದಲ್ಲಿ ಸಹ ಆದಿ ಕಾಲದಿಂದ ಸಹ in order to understand what a human being is, there have been several ಚಿಂತನೆಗಳು ಉಂಟಾಗಿವೆ. ಹಾಗೆ even psychologists all over the world for the last 2-3 centuries actually they have started thinking about a man, but then in the last 100-150 years there are extensive studies. Now what traits a human being, what traits a personality ought to have is what you are actually asking. Now according to Ocean, there are several models of personality. One of it, and very easily understandable, is one Ocean, that is your openness in a personality. Conscientiousness andre ಜವಾಬ್ದಾರಿಯುತತೆ ಅದು, ಮತ್ತೆ extraversion. You cannot be, when you talk about a personality, it has to be expressed to.
Correct.
And then agreeableness, ನೀವೇ ಈಗ ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ಹೊತ್ತಿನ ಮುಂದೆ ಹೇಳಿದ್ದು agreeableness and neuroticism ಇರ್ತದೆ. So all these what I have spoken about, these
Ocean,
5,
last N,
neuroticism, ಅದು ಆ್ಯಕ್ಚುಲಿ ಅದು ಕನ್ನಡದಲ್ಲಿ ಟ್ರಾನ್ಸ್ಲೇಟ್ ಮಾಡಲಿಕ್ಕೆ ಹೋದರೆ ದೌರ್ಬಲ್ಯ ಅಂತ ಬರ್ತದೆ. ಅದು ಆ್ಯಕ್ಚುಲಿ ಇಟ್ ಇಸ್ ನಾಟ್ ದ್ಯಾಟ್. ಅದು that is one negative aspect that can be there in a personality. Right now when we are talking about a personality, we are not talking about negative or positive only. We are talking about what encompasses a personality.
Ocean means, ocean itself is an example for personality.
Possible. That is an acronym used so that people can remember, especially at the interviews.
So that's why when we compare towering personality and a personality, you cannot compare with others. In such cases what we say, gaganam gaganakaram sagaras sagaropamaha rama ravanayor yuddham rama ravanayor iva and zita lobasya zita lobameva samam. That means Gaganam Gaganakaram. That means for the if you want to compare the sky, can you compare sky with anything else? Only sky is comparable with sky.
Yes.
Sagara Sagaropamaha, ocean. You cannot compare with the other. So ocean can be compared with ocean only. Rama Ravanayo Yuddham. That is the most terrible fight they had. Rama in older days. Nowadays that fight is always going on. There is different issue. So that is also not comparable. Like that, one's personality, some people have such a towering personality, it cannot be compared with other, because they are adorned with so many good qualities, so many excellent qualities to emulate. So that should be the personality.
Yes.
Now Amit Anand, what is the role of parents or teachers in shaping the personality of children?
Thank you, Mr. Naik, for this question. This is, in fact, it is most commonly asked in most of the debates, that the upbringing of a child, the first step is at home itself. So the child sees people around at home before it ventures out into the
House
world.
is the first school.
House. ಮನೆ ಮೊದಲ ಪಾಠಶಾಲ,
ಪಾಠಶಾಲೆ.
ತಾಯಿಯೇ
ತಾಯಿಯೇ
ಮೊದಲ
ಮೊದಲ
ಗುರು. ಸೊ ಅದು ಆ ಕಾನ್ಸೆಪ್ಟ್ ಈಗಲೂ ಕೂಡ ಇದೆ. ಫಾರ್ ಎಕ್ಸಾಂಪಲ್, ಇವಾಗ when we see a child who has not yet come to school, he tries to imitate a elder person at home, be it the grandfather, be it the grandmother, be it father or mother.
Correct.
So a child sees whom he or she is comfortable with.
They don't do what you say. They do what you do.
ಇಮಿಟೇಟ್ ಮಾಡೋದು. ಅಲ್ಲಿಂದ ಅವರಿಗೆ ಕ್ಯಾರೆಕ್ಟರ್ ಸ್ಟಾರ್ಟ್ ಆಗ್ತದೆ. ಆಮೇಲೆ ಲೈಕಿಂಗ್ ಸ್ಟಾರ್ಟ್ ಆಗ್ತದೆ. ಲೈಕಿಂಗ್ ಅಂತ ಮತ್ತೆ ಇಮಿಟೇಟ್ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಂಡು ಅಭ್ಯಾಸದಿಂದ ಮುಂದೆ ಬಂದು ಶಾಲೆಗೆ ಬಂದಾಗ ಮೇ ಬಿ ಹಿ ವಿಲ್ ಕಂಟಿನ್ಯೂ ವಿತ್ ದ ಸೇಮ್ ಕ್ಯಾರೆಕ್ಟರ್, ಆರ್ he will get another new role model. So parents at home always should correct the child, which is nowadays ಇವಾಗ ಏನಾಗ್ತಾ ಇದೆ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿದ್ರೆ, parents totally depend the school. Parents don't have time to correct their children. They always leave it.
They should spend more time with the children.
More time with the
in
children.
their younger days. That's why it is said in Sanskrit, लालयेत पंचवर्षाणि दशवर्षाणि ताडयेत प्राप्ते षोडशे पुत्रमित्र वदाचरेत. That means first 5 years ಎಷ್ಟು ಸಾಧ್ಯ ಉಂಟು ಅಷ್ಟು ಮುದ್ದು ಮಾಡಬೇಕಂತೆ ಮಕ್ಕಳಿಗೆ. You should love them, you should spend time with them. ದಶವರ್ಷಾಣಿ ತಾಡೇತ್, next 6 to 16 years you can punish them also. You should bring them to the right path. But that time also people nowadays, no joint family, nuclear family. So parents have one child, by mistake maybe another 2 child. That is the problem nowadays. So they have so much possessiveness with the children. They try to support them whatever they do. Even if they do wrong, they don't tell them that you are wrong. You should do like this.
See, the issue here is, you watch your movies, you watch anything, I mean, for that matter, even stories anywhere. Mostly the focus is on romance, love, etc. Then the movie
romance, love, crime.
The movie ends with the boy and the girl marrying.
Correct.
After that, what? ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಯಾವ manual ಇಲ್ಲ. After that, it's all trial and error, and the way their personalities express themselves to each other, and also the children.
That's why
children ultimately, are the ones who, I mean, whether they are responsible or not, I mean, rather they are not responsible for what their parents have done, and then finally they end up being that. Correct. And then if you ask any child who is, let's say, a teenager especially, what is the major problem they have in their lives, is they will come up saying that it's the parents. One is that fear that they would be disappointing their parents, And the other is that their usual complaint, I mean, there will be very few students or children who would say that my parents are not my problem. You know, they usually say my parents don't understand us, my parents don't, don't understand us. Just because, just when, as you said, parents keep giving them whatever they want in life, doesn't mean that you are bringing up
our culture, our tradition, our customs, what is right, what is wrong, they should
mean
first.
that you are bringing up a good, a well-rounded personality.
One caller is there. Shall we attend?
Okay.
Hello.
Hello,
Who's speaking?
Dr. Devdas Rai,
Dr. Devdas Rai,
Professor and Head of Department Medicine, Kanachuri Institute of Medical Sciences.
former
My question is specific
Former,
because the National Medical Commission, NMC, has now stressed very much on role of communication skills in medical profession. And I have been training a lot of students in communication skills, the verbal, non-verbal and all those things. My question to the esteemed resource person is, how relevant is communication, the importance of communication skills in patient management in modern medicine? Because many nowadays they have come to more of mechanized investigations, not much of talking to patients and all. How relevant it is in modern medical practice, communication skills? Thank you.
excellent question our Dr. Devdas Rai asked, because sometimes if we talk a very nice word itself, it is a healer for patients. I think you have done some program in that, this one, no?
Actually, it's an excellent question, and that is relevant to every person, because every one of us has been a patient at some time or the other in our lives. And you know how reluctant people are to go to a hospital or to go to a doctor. Nowadays, especially nowadays, this is a very interesting question doctor has asked. We cannot, stress enough the importance of communication with a patient. It's very important. First of all, if you see the medico-legal cases, not only in India, even all over the world, the maximum number of medico-legal cases are not that a doctor has, maybe once in a while there could be a few mistakes or adverse events, as a medical professional would say, when something goes wrong. But then it's mostly because of the attitude of the doctor and the way the doctor has communicated with the patient. There could be many factors. The doctors are very busy, their own personality interferes. If they are psychologically stressed, that interferes with their communication with the patient. And nowadays it's time. Even in a place like Mangalore, where doctors are saturated, in the sense, every other house there is a doctor. In spite of that, when you go to a hospital, a doctor will give you a maximum 10 to 15 minutes. And within that time,
Not 10 to some people 2-3 minutes,
not
they
even
give
that,
medicine, right,
yes,
prescription.
yes, because they would have guessed what is wrong with the patient. Until then it is fine. A doctor is an expert and he would know. But the problem is, it's not when there is a, all diseases are psychosomatic, not purely, purely physical. So emotionally, if a doctor is not able to connect with a patient, he has lost him there itself. Okay. And when the initial symptoms are taken care of,
that's why we
thereafter the doctor,
good
the patient never goes back to the doctor.
Good doctor understands medicine, great doctor understands patients. Now that family clinic concept was there earlier. Whatever may be the disease, people used to go to a family doctor. So you don't have any specialization.
Yes.
They used to give prescription and immediately there was a curing. Now that is missing. For each disease we have a specialized. People go to big hospital. What is your opinion about it?
Now, see, like the doctor had asked the question of communication. One major thing that what I see nowadays lacking is that the doctors, like ma'am has mentioned about that, they don't have time. A very major part of communication skill is listening skills also.
Correct.
Yeah.
a doctor has to have patience to listen to the patient
Correct.
or the patient's family. Unless that psychological closeness is built, with rapport is built among the doctor and the patient won't open up. I mean, you are not supposed to lie in front of a doctor, lawyer, all those things are said. But previously, some 10, 20, 25 years ago, we used to observe that they were doctors, and we as patients, when we go, doctor makes us sit, talks, whatever we have done from
Not only regarding disease, he will talk about
everything,
entire happenings.
thing, your diet, everything, whatever. So ultimately, a conclusion is come that this is might be because of a simple reason. maybe.
Lifestyle, habit, all
Yes.
these things they discuss.
Yes. Now all those preliminary data, whatever, is not been done by the doctor.
As a child, when a child goes to a doctor, previously, I can remember my own case. I had not gone to school. I complained of stomach pain, and then our family doctor was called, and then the first question he asked is, "Have you done your homework?" So immediately, he has found out the stomach pain is not because of the real reason, but then it is a psychological, maybe fear or whatever. So it's in a very simple way, a doctor can immediately
Children and
find
parents
out.
both are doing homework now. Parents are doing work from home. Children are doing homework.
Yes.
That is the
Yeah,
only
yeah.
difference.
Yes. There's a lot of stress on the parents. No,
Okay. What is the role of this training? So whether people require regular training.
Yes.
So what is the role of training in any organization or any schools, colleges, and even in medical establishments? Can you just explain what is the role of training?
Training is very crucial for a person to develop himself as he grows up in his career or in his life. Because training, you might have learned something, but when an expert comes and teaches you, you have to unlearn things and relearn, and then
yes.
go by
Well said, yeah.
go by doing it again. Now you have done your first standard to 10th standard, and then after that your degree and your masters and all that. You are learning theoretically, and some part is given 20% probably as a practical. But when you go to a profession and go there, it might be the same thing that what you have learned in theory and little practical. But when you do it in practice as your livelihood work, it might be different. You have to retrain yourself. So there will be some expert coming in and getting your training redone, and then you become an expert, and then you become a trainer for somebody else. And this cycle is continuing every year, because you need to revise, redo things. You need to be able to refer to your mistakes that you have done and correct yourself and move forward. That is why training is very essential for an upliftment of a person. In many organizations, private or government, training is given as a part of an annual training program, wherein your knowledge is improved, personality is improved.
You can update latest developments.
Research and development, whatever happens in an organization or outside, because we are in a closed organization. So we won't be going out. So outsiders coming and training us will also help and give a different focus to the problem that you have or any situation that you have.
What is the role of HR department in any institution or organization?
Human resource.
Because their communication should be very effective,
Yes.
otherwise it will have miscommunication. So labor unrest, a lot of issues may be there in a factory or in an organization. What is the role of HR?
Actually, in any organization for that matter, the role of HR is, first of all, I would say, is orienting people into what they are doing. Now, it could be, let's say, if you take an example of a corporate setup, depending on what they are selling or the product that they have, it is very important and very important for the chosen, I mean, they are the faculty if you are talking about any institution, or if you are talking about a business, you know, all the stakeholders inside the organization. It's very important, first of all, communication skills. That is, in every way.
You should respect people in the same manner
in
which you expect respect from them.
You should be able to communicate to the to whoever that is, and it is the responsibility of the HR to make sure that every person and that particular organization, everyone is on the same plane, that everyone speaks the similar language to the customer or to their clients. So HR has a lot to do, and also at the same time they have to ensure that whoever is there is also comfortable. You know, first of all,
they should make them comfortable.
Yes, and then
HR should be compatible with others.
Yes, without comfort, you know, people cannot come.
No, adding to what Zita is mentioning, human resource management departments, they have their key responsibility to know the in depth of a person, that is people who are there in the organization.
Working, yeah.
They should know why that person is not working efficiently. There might be some reason behind it. You can't just simply put people as a workforce. There might not be a need for that much of workforce.
At the same time, you cannot tell elephant to climb the tree also.
Yes. So you should.
You have to see their strengths.
Yes, everything has to be analyzed, and then accordingly a decision has to be made. Support has to be given accordingly. Why the performance of a person is coming down? So accordingly, you need to appraise.
Yes.
Annual appraisals are one of the key points where HR department analyzes this.
We have one more caller.
Yeah.
Hello.
Hello, Ram Rao.
ಎಲ್ಲರಿಗೂ ನಮಸ್ಕಾರ.
ನಮಸ್ಕಾರ.
ಮನೆಯೇ ಮೊದಲ ಪಾಠಶಾಲೆ. What are the communication skills required for parents, teachers, business people, sales representatives, etc.? Next, communication may be oral, through letters, WhatsApp, email, PowerPoint presentation, laptop, even silence and action is a communication. Best example of silence is Pushpaka Vimanam cinema, where Kamala Hassan is the hero, and Laurel and Hardy movies. Boss is always right. Boss angry face is a communication. Lathi of police and pistol in the hands of the police is a communication. Road light, red light, green signal also is a communication. Dancer can communicate through hands, head and eyes. Sir, what are the other types of communication? Next, for crisis management and damage control of communication, one may say sorry, excuse me, in verbal, through letter or phone. Please highlight other modes. A good boss is one who extracts first class work from third class subordinates. Boss should delegate work to his staff and follow up. Motivation, sympathy, appreciation helps to get leadership capacity. Dictatorship should be the last priority. What are the other communication skills of a team leader, captain, so that it will be a win-win situation for all? Next, in one case for an interview for an officer post in a bank, candidate was wearing suit and tie, but only with a chappal. Please highlight a dress code for an interview for a job to impress the interview board. Next, thus don't you think that for a teacher, while teaching relevant quotations, incidents, jokes will help for his personality development and communication skill? Next, in Chicago, Swami Vivekananda said, sisters and brothers of America. There is a loud applause. That one line helped him to show his personality and communication skill. Please quote similar other examples. Next, I get joy in reading and writing. According to Hindi quotation, likhte likhte love ho joy. Don't you think good handwriting helps for personality development and communication skill? Next, in public speech, when a speaker talks for 1 hour, we feel that he has spoken for 10 minutes. When a chief guest talks for just 10 minutes, we may feel that he has bored for 1 hour. What are your suggestions in a public speech? Thank you, sir.
So Ram Rao is a excellent personality himself. Personality development, we
Yes.
can quote his example. He has given entire syllabus of personality development, public speaking and communication. That's why he is a president of Mangalore Productivity Council.
Oh.
And he has been titled as Question Bank Ram Rao also.
Oh.
He covers entire syllabus. We should appreciate his efforts for preparing for our program much better than ourselves
he has
and research.
summarized,
Nicely
he has
Yeah.
summarized
Yes,
it very
summarized
well.
all excellent things. Now he told about public speaking.
Yes.
Sometimes some few people speak, even if they speak hours together, people don't get bored. So still, why it got ended? He could have spoken or she could have spoken still further, people feel. But some people, especially some politicians and all, 10-15 minutes also if they speak, enough, let us, why this fellow is not closing, it is a boredom for
10,
many
15
people.
minutes for a political.
What is the
too
reason?
much.
Too much.
What is the reason?
As you have already said, it's the way the person has delivered the speech.
Effective communication.
Speech.
Yeah.
First of all, you have to see who are your audience. You cannot, as you said, if you have this, if you have brought this much grass for your
Cow.
fodder, yes, for the cow, you cannot, just because there are so many people, you can't feed all of it to one person. It's like that. You overkill it. So those kind of
Loko binna ruchi.
Yeah,
If
you have
they
to-
have
you
different
have to make
types of
sure-
audience
yeah.
means
you have to make
your
sure
speech may not suit
yes,
to
yes,
all the.
that
Always
audience,
know your audience. Always
and
know your
yeah,
audience.
and another thing is conviction. That is, you want to say something, you have to say it with conviction. You have to believe what you're saying. Only when you believe in what you're saying, it goes, it goes to where it is addressed to.
That another thing is
Yes.
also there. Political speeches, many people
And
they
speeches
don't
should be very
like.
short.
Don't like because, see, yata chittam tata vachaha, yata vachas tata kriyaha, chitto vachi kriyayancha sadhunam ekarupata. That means, yata chittam, whatever you think, tata vachaha, that means you should speak. That is walk the talk. Yata vachas tata kriyaha, whatever you think, whatever you talk, and that you should deliver. Then only people believe. Otherwise, manasyekam, vachasyekam,
Something else.
karmanyekam, duratmana.
Never be a hypocrite. You should
Yeah.
never be a hypocrite.
So then people will respect. See, ultimately, others will respect us not with our words, with our delivery or performances. Correct? No? People
Yes.
want delivery or performance. Now, he has given very good example of non-verbal communication of traffic lights. Very nice example in class, in students, it can be taught like that. Ram Rao, I think he was in staff training college of Karnataka Bank. That's why he can explain the things with examples and quotes in a very beautiful manner. So, he has also mentioned about a good boss is one who can make a third class person. He can extract first class work from a third class person also. How it is possible? You are working in the industry, you can tell. How to extract first class work from third class? Third class means not in marks. So, efficiency, how to increase?
See, you need to always see how a working style of a person is. Okay, a new person walking in, you wouldn't know how his working style. Observe. A boss always observes a new employee when he is walking in. Maybe after 1 month, he will come to know that this person is only a 9 to 5 person. He doesn't stay beyond 5 o'clock at all.
There is a saying, no?
Punch in.
An employee is one who comes office to go home. An entrepreneur is one who comes home to go to office.
So you need to see how the style is, and then accordingly slowly the boss starts giving certain additional work so that, he should start building a new leadership line.
See, some employees, they are time based. Some employees,
More
they are
important.
task based.
Yes.
If they are task based, that is
Then-
always good for their growth as well as organizational
Correct,
growth.
correct.
If it is time based, so that is just like white collar job,
Correct.
making time
Correct,
pass.
correct.
We have one or
One
two
more
callers at a time.
Okay.
Shall I attend?
Yes, yes.
Hello? Hello?
Hello.
Who's speaking?
Hello.
Hello?
Hello, CSS Naik. This is Rajesh Naik speaking.
Dr. Rajesh Naik. You are speaking from Muscat, no?
Yes, that's right.
Yeah.
I
You
just
are a
have one
trainer.
question.
You are a trainer for the bankers also.
Yes,
Ah.
that's right.
Okay. You can ask your question.
Yes, sir. Just one question.
Hmm.
What is the relative importance of talking and listening in the negotiations? This question is related to communication. Okay.
So can you
What is
repeat the
relative
question?
importance of talking and listening in negotiations?
Talking and listening in negotiation. Correct, no?
Yes.
Okay. Any other question? Hello? I think he has
Hello?
kept the phone. Yeah. What is the importance of talking and listening
Okay.
In negotiation.
in
In
negotiation?
negotiation.
Because
While
negotiation ultimately you should get the best deal.
Yes.
So,
it has to be
what is
resolved.
that?
Resolved.
What qualities you should possess?
Yes, there has to be a resolution by the end of it. See, he's spoken about talking and listening. I would add, along with listening, hearing. There is a difference. There's a difference between hearing and listening.
Correct.
Hearing is you only need a pair of your ears, not hearing.
Listening means you should understand what they talk.
Yes.
Yes, listening is your eyes are also involved.
Correct.
Your whole personality or your whole self is involved in listening. So now in a negotiation,
One more caller is there.
negotiating-
We will answer
Okay.
and take the caller because
Yeah.
callers are
Okay.
pressurizing
Negotiating
you.
is, see, it has to
We
be
will
ultimately
answer this
win-win
in
situation.
detail. Before that,
Yeah.
we will attend one more call.
Okay.
Hello.
ಹಲೋ ಸರ್ ನಮಸ್ಕಾರ
Namaskara.
ಸರ್ ಇದು KJ ಪೈ ಬೆಂಗಳೂರಿಂದ
KJ Pai from Bangalore. What are you doing there?
ಐ ಆಮ್ ಎ ಫೈನಾನ್ಷಿಯಲ್ ಕನ್ಸಲ್ಟೆಂಟ್ ಸರ್
Financial consultant.
I view a program regularly.
Very nice. Thank you very much.
Very nice, very innovative program, very useful program rather.
Okay, thank you. Your question,
Including
please.
today's. Sir, my question is specific. See, when we were all quite young, we were very much respecting and a little bit of scared of our parents. And at any age, parents, whatever they say, we used to listen with a little bit of nervousness. Now, children, we are scared. We are very nervous before opening our mouth. Like any mistake in upbringing or like this, your advice is required.
Okay. Now the things have changed. Correct, no? It is like a chess game.
Parents are scared.
Parents are scared about children. How to speak to the child, they should prepare. Correct.
Correct.
Very good question.
Correct.
Any other question now?
No, this is one important question I am thinking.
Any other caller?
Seeing your
One more caller. We will answer all the questions
together.
because our viewers should see entire episode. That's why we will attend the callers. We will answer all the questions. Hello?
Hello.
Who's speaking? Hello?
Hello.
ಸೂರ್ಯ ಪ್ರಸಾದ್ ಬಂಟ್ವಾಳ ಮಾತಾಡ್ಬೋದು ಸರ್?
ಮಾತಾಡಿ.
ಈಗ ವ್ಯಕ್ತಿತ್ವ ವಿಕಸನ ಸಂವಹನಕ್ಕೆ ಸಂಬಂಧಿಸಿದಂತೆ ನಾನು ಹೇಳುವುದಂದ್ರೆ, ಈಗ ವ್ಯಕ್ತಿಗಳಲ್ಲಿ ಏನಾಗಿದೆ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ತನ್ನ ಸಾಮಾಜಿಕ ಬದ್ಧತೆಗಳನ್ನು, ನಾಗರಿಕ ಪ್ರಜ್ಞತೆಯನ್ನು ಅರಿತುಕೊಂಡು ಮನುಷ್ಯ ಅರಿತುಕೊಂಡು ಬಾಳ್ಬೇಕಾಗಿತ್ತೆ. ಮತ್ತೆ ಜಾಗೃತರಾಗಬೇಕು. ಅದೇ ರೀತಿ ನಾವು ವಿದ್ಯಾವಂತರಾದ್ರೆ ಸಾಲದು, ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ವಿವೇಕವಂತರಾಗಬೇಕು ಮತ್ತೆ ವಿನಯವಂತರಾಗಬೇಕು ಅನ್ನೋದು ನನ್ನೊಂದು ಕಳಕಳಿ. ಮತ್ತೆ ಕಲಿಕೆ ನಾವು ಇದು ಮಾಡ್ತೇವಲ್ಲ, ಈ ಮನುಷ್ಯನ ಬಹಳ ವಿಚಿತ್ರ
ಏನಂದ್ರೆ ಅವನಿಗೆ ತನ್ನ ಜ್ಞಾನದ ಬಗ್ಗೆ ಅಹಂಕಾರವಿರುತ್ತದೆ, ಆದರೆ ತನ್ನ ಅಹಂಕಾರದ ಬಗ್ಗೆ ಜ್ಞಾನವಿರುವುದಿಲ್ಲ. ಅದೇ ರೀತಿ ತಾನು ಮ್ಯಾನ್ ಇಸ್ ಸೋಷಿಯಲ್ ಎನಿಮಲ್ ಅಂತಾರಲ್ಲ, ಹಾಗೆ ಸಮಾಜದಲ್ಲಿ ಹೇಗೆ ಬದುಕಬೇಕು, ಹೇಗೆ ಇರ್ಬೇಕು, ಯಾರಲ್ಲಿ ಯಾವ ರೀತಿಯಲ್ಲಿ ಸಂವಹನ ಮಾಡ್ಬೇಕು ಅನ್ನೋದ ಜ್ಞಾನದ ಕೊರತೆ ಇರುತ್ತೆ. ಈಗ ಹೇಳ್ತಾರಲ್ಲ, ನಮ್ಮ ಈಗ ಹೃದಯ ಶ್ರೀಮಂತಿಕೆಯನ್ನು ಬೆಳೆಸಬೇಕು, ಖಾಲಿ ಶ್ರೀಮಂತಿಕೆ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ತಿಜೋರಿಯಲ್ಲಿ ಇದ್ರೆ ಸಾಲದು ಅಂತ. ಅದೇ ರೀತಿ ಶಾಲಾ ಕಾಲೇಜುಗಳಲ್ಲಿ, ಪೊಲೀಸ್ ಇಲಾಖೆಗಳಲ್ಲಿ, ಬ್ಯಾಂಕ್ಗಳಲ್ಲಿ, ಸರ್ಕಾರಿ ನೌಕರರಿಗೆ, ಆಸ್ಪತ್ರೆಗಳಲ್ಲಿ ಡಾಕ್ಟರ್ಗಳಿಗೆ, ಅಲ್ಲಿ ನೌಕರರಿಗೆ ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ತರಬೇತಿ ಕಮ್ಮಟವನ್ನು ಏರ್ಪಡಿಸಿದ್ರೆ ಒಳ್ಳೆಯದು. ಯಾಕಂದ್ರೆ ಈ ಮಾನವ ಸಂಪನ್ಮೂಲ ಬಳಕೆ ನಮ್ಮಲ್ಲಿ ಹೆಚ್ಚಿರುವುದರಿಂದ ಅದನ್ನು ಪ್ರತಿಯೊಂದು ವಿಷಯದಲ್ಲೂ ನಾವು ಮೈಗೂಡಿಸಿಕೊಂಡ್ರೆ ಒಳ್ಳೇದು. ಅದೇ ನೋಡಿ, ಈಗ ಸಮಸ್ಯೆಗಳಿಂದ ತಪ್ಪಿಸಿಕೊಂಡು ಬದುಕುವುದು ಜೀವನವಲ್ಲ, ಸಮಸ್ಯೆಯೊಂದಿಗೆ ಬೆಳೆಯುವುದು ನಿಜವಾದ ಜೀವನ ಅಂತಾರಲ್ಲ, ಅದೊಂದು ನನ್ನ ಅನಿಸಿಕೆ.
ಬಹಳ ಸೂರ್ಯಪ್ರಸಾದ್ ಬಂಟ್ವಾಳಿ ಅವರು ಕೂಡ ಬಹಳ ಒಂದು ಜ್ಞಾನವಂತರು, ಒಳ್ಳೊಳ್ಳೆ ಉತ್ತಮ ಪ್ರಶ್ನೆಗಳನ್ನು ಕೇಳ್ತಾರೆ. ಧನ್ಯವಾದ. ಅದರ ಬಗ್ಗೆ ನಾವೀಗ ಹೇಳುವ. ಈಸ್ ಟೆಲ್ಲಿಂಗ್ ಅಬೌಟ್ ಗಿವಿಂಗ್ ಟ್ರೈನಿಂಗ್ ಇನ್ ಸರ್ವಿಸ್ ಇಂಡಸ್ಟ್ರಿ. ಸಿ, ದರ್ ಈಸ್ ಎ ಸೇಯಿಂಗ್, natural resources get depleted when it is used, whereas human resources get depleted when it is not used. Now and then ನಾವು ಕತ್ತಿ ಇರ್ಬೋದು, ಯಾವುದೇ ಆಯುಧ ಇರ್ಬೋದು, ಸಾಣೆ ಆಗ್ತಾ ಇರಬೇಕು. ಸೊ ಇವನ್ ಅಬ್ರಹಾಂ ಲಿಂಕನ್ ಟೋಲ್ಡ್, ಸೊ ಇಫ್ ಯು ವಾಂಟ್ ಟು ಚಾಪ್ ಎ ಟ್ರೀ, if you have 8 hours, 6 hours you utilize for sharpening the axe, then within 2 hours you can...
If you don't use it, you lose it.
Correct. That is the reason. What is the role of this training in service industry? Banks, then hospitals, airlines. Now airlines, that arrogance has increased now because of monopoly and other things.
See, any industry, before they take any employee, they have certain requirements. ಈ ಥರ ಎಲ್ಲ ಅವ್ರಿಗೆ ಗೊತ್ತಿರಬೇಕು ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿಕೊಂಡು. ಸೊ ಅದೆಲ್ಲ ಫಸ್ಟ್ ಆಫ್ ಆಲ್ ಎಲ್ಲಿಂದ ಬರುತ್ತೆ? ಸೊ ವೆನ್ ಯು ಆರ್ ಗೋಯಿಂಗ್ ಇನ್ ಟು ಅ ಕಾಲೇಜ್ ಟು ಸ್ಟಡಿ ಸರ್ಟನ್ ಸ್ಪೆಸಿಫಿಕ್ ಜಾಬ್, ಫಾರ್ ಎಕ್ಸಾಂಪಲ್ ನೀವೀಗ ಹೇಳ್ತಾರೆ ಬ್ಯಾಂಕಿಂಗ್ ಸೆಕ್ಟರ್ನಲ್ಲಿ ಯು ವುಡ್ ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ಡನ್ BCom, ಯು ವುಡ್ ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ಡನ್ MCom, ಆರ್ ಯು ಆರ್ ಡನ್ ಅ CA ಅಂಡ್ ಆಲ್
ದಟ್. ಲಾಟ್ ಆಫ್ ಇಂಜಿನಿಯರ್ಸ್, MBS, they are
ಎಲ್ಲರೂ ಬರ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದಾರೆ. ಬಟ್ ಹೌಎವರ್, ಟು ಗೆಟ್ ಇನ್ ಟು ದಟ್ ಪೊಸಿಷನ್ ಆಫ್ ಟಾಕಿಂಗ್ ಟು ಕಸ್ಟಮರ್ ಇನ್ ಫ್ರಂಟ್ ಇನ್ ದ ಬ್ಯಾಂಕ್, ಏನು ಮಾರ್ಕೆಟಿಂಗ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೀರಾ ನೀವು, if he doesn't know how to courteously talk to them, get that business into the bank, or you go into any airline industry, you don't know how to talk to your passenger.
Earlier they used to tell good morning at the ticket counter. Now we have to tell good morning. If they have mood, then they will reply.
So the value, whichever the value education part which was given in the schools and colleges, nowadays it is not there. So you have a big gap.
In schools also now they don't value education, they value marks, scores.
Bari scores ಅಷ್ಟರಲ್ಲೇ ಇದೆ. So ಅದರಿಂದಾಗಿ we have a big gap when
fees
people
have
coming.
To be translated to marks.
Yes.
Fees equal marks equal certificate.
So ultimately when they come to a workforce, they don't know how to behave themselves. So common courtesy ಏನಿದೆ, ಮನುಷ್ಯತ್ವ ಏನಿದೆ, humane whatever behavior is there, that should be taught.
Training comes there.
School indale start ಆಗ್ಕೊಂಡು ಬರಬೇಕು.
See, this is where
but it becomes very responsible for a management. ಅಂದ್ರೆ when ಗಿಡವಾಗಿ ಬಗ್ಗದ್ದು
ಮರವಾಗಿ ಬಗ್ಗಿತೆ, which cannot be cut as a seed of sapling.
Yes.
It cannot be cut when it grows as a tree.
So ಆ ಸಿಚುವೇಶನ್ ಗೆ ಬರೋದಕ್ಕಿಂತ better is that you the entire generation itself, you can make them proper being a human, and then you have a good workforce. Otherwise the organization has got a very big task to get. ಇವಾಗ ನಾವು ಕೆಲವು ಸತಿ ನೋಡ್ತೇವೆ, ಕೆಲವು ಆರ್ಗನೈಸೇಷನ್ ಜನಗಳು ಬರ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದಾರೆ, ಬಿಟ್ಟು ಹೋಗ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದಾರೆ, ಬರ್ತಾರೆ ಬಿಟ್ಟು ಹೋಗ್ತಾ, we are not able to control them.
Floats.
Now Rajesh Naik question we were answering half. Talking and listening in negotiation, how it will be effective, that we were talking how. How negotiations can complete in industry?
It is a win-win situation.
You have to negotiate towards a win-win situation.
If I need a material, in my industry, and then somebody is there selling it at this particular price. The price is not there in our requirement. So you both need to sit together and understand the market situation also. ಅದೆಲ್ಲವೂ ಕೂಡ ಒಂದು ಮಾತುಕತೆಗಳಲ್ಲಿ ಒಂದು ನೀನು ಅಷ್ಟು ಬಿಸ್ನೆಸ್ ಕೊಟ್ಟರೆ ನಾನು ನಿಂಗೆ ಹೀಗೆ ಬಿಸ್ನೆಸ್ ಕೊಡ್ತೇನೆ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ಕೊಂಡು ಒಂದು we come to an understanding.
As you told, win-win situation, not win, lose. Many of the corporates, what they say now, they pay, we will pay within instant or 15 days. They take months together.
Yes.
Lot of issues are also there.
Keep up the promises.
Here
always.
what happens now? Survival of the fittest, that is the problem.
Correct. Survival of the fittest, that concept is still applicable. But how do you survive? What are the techniques that you
should not survive by killing others.
Yes.
But even
others
that
should
doesn't
also
last.
survive.
I still believe that it doesn't last long. One or two negotiations may work out like
Yes.
that, but then ultimately, whether it is in business or in whichever walks of life, there has to be, you have to allow another person to win. Or when you go 2 steps, the other person should also be expected to walk 2 steps, and then you meet somewhere at midpoint. And then I think if you're allowing something like that to happen, then I think you are also to be blamed.
Correct.
Because as they say, if you are fooled once, then it is not your fault, it is someone else's fault. But if you are fooled twice or thrice, then then there is something wrong with you.
There is one more saying.
Then there is
once
something
bitten,
wrong with you.
Once bitten, twice shy. That is extension for this. Twice bitten, always shy. So we will attend one more caller. Hello.
ಹಲೋ
Ah.
ನಮಸ್ತೆ ಸರ್.
ನಮಸ್ತೆ, ಯಾರು ಮಾತಾಡೋದು?
ಉಮೇಶ್ ಪೈ ಮಾತಾಡೋದು.
ಉಮೇಶ್ ಪೈ, ಪ್ರೊಫೆಸರ್ MGM ಕಾಲೇಜ್, ನೋ?
ಹೌದು ಸರ್.
Can you ask your question?
Yeah. So now my question is, what type of correlation is there between communication skill and personality development?
Okay.
One thing. And other thing is, in our educational institution, maybe any type of institution, government aided institution or private aided institution, there is a lack of communication skills in the students. They will score marks, they will get ranks, but if we ask any question, they are not in a position to say answer in the class.
Correct.
They will write answers in the examination.
Correct.
So what is the reason behind this lack of communication and personality development? So their body language itself is not perfect. They may be good in studies, but some type of lack of personality development and communication skill. What may be the main reason, or what we have to do for that? How to improve their communication skills? Lot of classes, online classes, offline classes, everything will be there. In spite of this, we are having these type of problems, especially after Corona.
Excellent questions. Our Professor Umesh Pai asked this question. That is, what is the correlation between personality development and communication skill?
Yes.
First question.
The first thing, what he, after all the questions, after he has told, he has actually given you the reason as well. Post Corona, he said after Corona. Now what has happened during Corona? People have been sitting at home. Parents and children have been having too much of each other, and then the mobile, social media. Social media has entered, of course,
on an average 8 to 10 hours nowadays
yes.
social media. Very unfortunate.
And then what also happens is, there are, just like your instant noodles, instant answers are also given in social media.
GPT.
And that is how they are able to write their answers in exams or tests. But then how much have they assimilated? How much have they made this knowledge their own? How much have they been able to synthesize whatever information that they have got How much of it has been theirs? Now, we are talking about a huge problem. What he has opened is a Pandora's box of problems. Because here you are talking about
solution?
Family. Yes.
What is the solution now? How to improve their communication skills?
Yes, when we come to, before we come to a solution, we have to be aware of where the problems lie. Now the problems have lie at the parents level. Parents have been, parents have, how much attention can I give my children if I am on the mobile and interested in making reels and spending a lot of time on social media. So the children don't behave, children are impolite, they don't respect. Is it their fault altogether? I don't believe that. I think we are also, as adults, as teachers, as educational institutions, as parents, all of us are responsible, because they have not learnt this from when they are born. We have taught them, they have modeled our behavior. So, and then now what to do? We have to teach them.
Institutions,
now,
co-curricular and extracurricular activities,
and training,
they should give equal importance
the
like
kind
curriculum.
of training that has to be given. See, a very important training has to be this emotional intelligence, not the intelligence that we are talking about in schools. Emotionally, are these children, how they will be able to manage themselves, their emotions, and how are they going to manage another person's, other people's emotions.
What about your co-curricular and extracurricular activities?
Normally,
in addition to curriculum in colleges.
Yes.
Because they should give equal importance, schools and colleges. Then automatically their personality will evolve.
Correct. Earlier they were debating associations or communication skill classes, specifically in the colleges and in the schools also. There was at least one session every week.
Some critical
but
thinking.
currently those sections are not there in the syllabus now.
And moral education is also missing.
Not there. So they are only based on the marks oriented. I feel that the schools and colleges should adopt something called the Gavels Club or the Toastmasters Club into their curriculum, so that this modules can help the students to mold their way of communication, to mold their way of how the leadership works altogether. They are all set. I mean, Toastmasters is about like 100 years now in this world, and they have set certain standards of how you can be a better communicator.
You can gain mastery in toasting. That is Toastmaster.
No.
It has nothing to do with toast as such.
Toastmaster is not about giving a toasting or only an emceeing in an event. It is building leaders. That is the main motto of Toastmasters. So where you learn how to communicate, how to use your body language, how to use your volume and tone and gestures, everything is mixed together in a personality.
In personality development, one of the requisite is you should take in between proper break. Let us also take break in our show also. Veekshakare, viewers, let us meet after a short break. Don't go anywhere.
Celebrating the brides of now. Kahani, Bridal Stories by Bhima.
ಜಸ್ಟಿಸ್ KS ಹೆಗ್ಡೆ ಆಸ್ಪತ್ರೆ ದೇರಳಕಟ್ಟೆ 1,000 ಹಾಸಿಗೆಗಳುಳ್ಳ ಮಲ್ಟಿ ಸ್ಪೆಷಾಲಿಟಿ ಆಸ್ಪತ್ರೆ. ಅತ್ಯಾಧುನಿಕ ಚಿಕಿತ್ಸೆಗಳು ಮತ್ತು ಗುಣಮಟ್ಟದ ಸೇವೆಗೆ ಸಜ್ಜಾಗಿದೆ. ಆಸ್ಪತ್ರೆಯಲ್ಲಿನ ಪ್ರಮುಖ ವಿಭಾಗಗಳು: ಕ್ಯಾನ್ಸರ್ ಸೆಂಟರ್, ಕ್ಯಾತ್ ಲ್ಯಾಬ್, ಡಯಾಲಿಸಿಸ್ ಸೆಂಟರ್, IVF, ಕ್ಲೋಸ್ಡ್ ICU, NICU, ಲಿಥೋಟ್ರಿಪ್ಸಿ, ಕ್ಯಾಶುವಲ್ಟಿ, ಓಟಿ, ಓಪಿಡಿ, ಎಂಡಿಸಿಟಿ ಮತ್ತು 1.5 ಟೆಸ್ಲಾ ಎಂಆರ್ಐ ಸ್ಕ್ಯಾನ್, ಮೆಡಿಕಲ್ ಅಂಡ್ ಸರ್ಜಿಕಲ್ ಗ್ಯಾಸ್ಟ್ರಂಟಾಲಜಿ, ನ್ಯೂರೋ ರಿಹ್ಯಾಬಿಲಿಟೇಷನ್ ಸೆಂಟರ್, ಸುಸಜ್ಜಿತ ನರವಿಜ್ಞಾನ ಸಂಶೋಧನಾ ಕೇಂದ್ರ ಮತ್ತು ಸೇವಾ ಕೇಂದ್ರ, ಸ್ಪೆಷಲ್ ರೂಮ್ಸ್, ಎಲ್ಲ ವಿಭಾಗಗಳಲ್ಲೂ ನುರಿತ ತಜ್ಞ ವೈದ್ಯರು ಮತ್ತು ನರ್ಸ್ಗಳ ಸೇವೆ, ಡೆಲಿವರಿ, ಸಿಸೇರಿಯನ್, ಕಣ್ಣಿನ ಶಸ್ತ್ರಚಿಕಿತ್ಸೆ, ಸೀಳುತುಟಿ ಶಸ್ತ್ರಚಿಕಿತ್ಸೆಗಳನ್ನು ಸಂಪೂರ್ಣ ಉಚಿತವಾಗಿ ಮಾಡಲಾಗುವುದು ಹಾಗೂ ಎಲ್ಲ ವಿಮಾ ಕಾರ್ಡ್ಗಳು ಮತ್ತು ಸರ್ಕಾರಿ ಯೋಜನೆಗಳ ಸೌಲಭ್ಯವಿದೆ. ಆರೋಗ್ಯವಂತ ನಾಳೆಗಾಗಿ ಕೆಎಸ್ ಹೆಗ್ಡೆ ಮಲ್ಟಿ ಸ್ಪೆಷಾಲಿಟಿ ಹಾಸ್ಪಿಟಲ್, ದೇರಳಕಟ್ಟೆ, ಮಂಗಳೂರು.
To a beautiful new experience of life. Rohan Estate, Mukka, a brilliantly conceived residential development with amazing resort-like facilities, boating, kayaking, skating, badminton, outdoor gym and much more. Rohan Estate, Mukka, it's where your dreams take wings.
ಮಣಿಪಾಲ್ ಆರೋಗ್ಯ ಕಾರ್ಡ್ ಸೌಖ್ಯಗಳಾಗಿ ದಾಖಲಾದಲ್ಲಿ ಜನರಲ್ ಹಾಗೂ ಸ್ಪೆಷಲ್ ವಾರ್ಡ್ ವಿಭಾಗಗಳ ಮೇಲೆ ವಿಶೇಷ ರಿಯಾಯಿತಿಯನ್ನು ಕೂಡ ಪಡೆದುಕೊಳ್ಳಿ. ನಿಮ್ಮ ಕುಟುಂಬದ ಆರೋಗ್ಯ ಸೇವಾ ಅಗತ್ಯತೆಗಳಿಗಾಗಿ ಹಿಂದೆ ನೋಂದಾಯಿಸಿಕೊಳ್ಳಿ. ಅರ್ಜಿ ಹಾಗೂ ಕಾರ್ಡ್ಗಾಗಿ ಸಂಪರ್ಕಿಸಿರಿ.
ಜವಳಿ ಉದ್ಯಮದಲ್ಲಿ ಕಳೆದ ಹಲವು ವರ್ಷಗಳಿಂದ ಮಂಗಳೂರಿನಲ್ಲಿ ಹೆಸರಾಂತ ಮಳಿಗೆ ಪಾವನಿ ಸಿಲ್ಕ್ಸ್ ಅಂಡ್ ಫ್ಯಾಬ್ರಿಕ್ 10 ವರ್ಷದ ಸಂಭ್ರಮಕ್ಕೆ ಇಟ್ಟಿದೆ ಹೊಸ ಹೆಜ್ಜೆ. ಪಾವನಿ ಸಿಲ್ಕ್ಸ್ ಅಂಡ್ ಟೆಕ್ಸ್ಟೈಲ್ಸ್ ಮದುವೆ ಸೀರೆಗಳಿಗೆ ಹೆಸರಾಂತ ಮಳಿಗೆ. ಪಾವನಿ ಜವಳಿ ಮಳಿಗೆಯಲ್ಲಿ ಕೋಚಂಪಳ್ಳಿ, ಸಾಫ್ಟ್ ಸಿಲ್ಕ್ಸ್, ಟಿಶ್ಯೂ ಸಾರೀಸ್, ಇಳಕಲ್ ಸಾರೀಸ್, ಕಾಟನ್ ಸಿಲ್ಕ್ಸ್, ಕೊಯಂಬತ್ತೂರು ಕಾಟನ್, ಧರ್ಮಾವರಂ, ಕಾಂಚೀಪುರಂ, ಮೈಸೂರು ಸಿಲ್ಕ್ಸ್, ಬನಾರಸ್ ಸಾರೀಸ್ಗಳು ಆಕರ್ಷಕ ವಿನ್ಯಾಸಗಳಲ್ಲಿ ಲಭ್ಯ. ಮ್ಯಾಚಿಂಗ್ ಬ್ಲೌಸ್ಗಳು ನಿಮ್ಮದೇ ಆಯ್ಕೆಯಲ್ಲಿ. ಎಲ್ಲ ಬ್ರ್ಯಾಂಡ್ಸ್ನ ಮೆನ್ಸ್, ಲೇಡೀಸ್, ಕಿಡ್ಸ್ ರೆಡಿಮೇಡ್, ಇನ್ನರ್ ಗಾರ್ಮೆಂಟ್, ಸಲ್ವಾರ್ ಸೂಟ್ಸ್, ಶೂಟಿಂಗ್ ಅಂಡ್ ಶರ್ಟಿಂಗ್ಸ್, ಯುವತಿಯರ ಮನಮೆಚ್ಚುವ ಗಾಗ್ರಾ ಚೋಲಿ, ಲೆಹೆಂಗಾ, ವಿವಿಧ ವಿನ್ಯಾಸದ ಚೂಡಿದಾರ್ ಕುರ್ತೀಸ್, ಲೆಗಿಂಗ್ಸ್ ಹಾಗೂ ಜಗಿಂಗ್ಸ್ ಅತಿ ರಿಯಾಯಿತಿ ದರದಲ್ಲಿ. ಮದುವೆಗಳಿಗಾಗಿ ಜವಳಿಪೇಟ, ಧೋತಿ, ಶೆರ್ವಾನಿ ಹಾಗೂ ಎಲ್ಲ ರೀತಿಯ ಪಾರ್ಟಿ ವೇರ್ಗಳಿಗಾಗಿ ಕೂಡಲೇ ಭೇಟಿ ನೀಡಿ. ಪಾವನಿ ಸಿಲ್ಕ್ಸ್ ಅಂಡ್ ಫ್ಯಾಬ್ರಿಕ್ಸ್, ಶ್ರೀ ವಿಲಾಸ್ ಕಾಂಪ್ಲೆಕ್ಸ್, ಅಪೋಸಿಟ್ ಕಾಮತ್ ಅಂಡ್ ಕಂಪನಿ, ನಿಯರ್ ಐಡಿಯಲ್ ಕ್ರೀಮ್ ಪಾರ್ಲರ್, ಗಣಪತಿ ಹೈಸ್ಕೂಲ್ ರೋಡ್, ಹಂಪನಕಟ್ಟ, ಮಂಗಳೂರು. 0824440310. ನಮ್ಮ ನೂತನ ಶೋರೂಮ್ ಪಾವನಿ ಸಿಲ್ಕ್ಸ್ ಅಂಡ್ ಟೆಕ್ಸ್ಟೈಲ್ಸ್, ಮಹಾಲಕ್ಷ್ಮಿ ಕಮರ್ಷಿಯಲ್ ಕಾಂಪ್ಲೆಕ್ಸ್, ಭವಂತಿ ಸ್ಟ್ರೀಟ್, ರೂಪವಾಣಿ ಟಾಕೀಸಿನ ಹತ್ತಿರ, ಮಂಗಳೂರು. ದೂರವಾಣಿ 0824 2221 310.
ಎಂಸಿಸಿ ಬ್ಯಾಂಕ್ ಲಿಮಿಟೆಡ್ ಬೈಂದೂರಿನಲ್ಲಿ ಎಂಸಿಸಿ ಬ್ಯಾಂಕ್ನ 20ನೇ ಶಾಖೆಯನ್ನು ಆರಂಭಿಸುವ ಸುಸಂದರ್ಭದ ಪ್ರಯುಕ್ತ 10.50% ದರದಲ್ಲಿ ಚಿನ್ನಾಭರಣ ಸಾಲ ಹಾಗೂ 0 ಬಾಡಿಗೆ ದರದಲ್ಲಿ ಭದ್ರತಾ ಲಾಕರ್ಗಳು 1 ತಿಂಗಳ ಅವಧಿಗೆ ಮಾತ್ರ. ಕಳೆದ 113 ವರ್ಷಗಳಿಂದ ನಿಮ್ಮ ಸೇವೆಯಲ್ಲಿ. ಹಿಂದೆ ನಿಮ್ಮ ಹತ್ತಿರದ ಎಂಸಿಸಿ ಬ್ಯಾಂಕ್ ಶಾಖೆಯನ್ನು ಸಂಪರ್ಕಿಸಿರಿ. ದೂರವಾಣಿ ಸಂಖ್ಯೆ 7090701105, ಟೋಲ್ ಫ್ರೀ ನಂಬರ್ 1800 123 2966. ಷರತ್ತುಗಳು ಅನ್ವಯ.
ಕೋಲ್ಕತ್ತಾ ಕಾಟನ್ ಬಜಾರ್ ವಿಶೇಷ ರಿಯಾಯಿತಿ ಮಾರಾಟ. ಯಾವುದೇ ಬಟ್ಟೆಯನ್ನು ಕೊಳ್ಳಿರಿ, ಕೇವಲ 180 ರೂಪಾಯಿ ಪಾವತಿಸಿ. ಕೋಲ್ಕತ್ತಾ ಕಾಟನ್ ಬಜಾರ್, ರಮಾ ಲಕ್ಷ್ಮೀನಾರಾಯಣ ಕನ್ವೆನ್ಷನ್ ಹಾಲ್, ಮಂಗಳಾದೇವಿ ರಸ್ತೆ, ಎಮ್ಮೆಕೆರೆ, ಮಂಗಳೂರು. ಭಾನುವಾರವೂ ನಮ್ಮ ಸೇವೆ ಲಭ್ಯ. ಮತ್ಯಾಗ್ತಡ, ಒಮ್ಮೆ ಭೇಟಿ ನೀಡಿ.
ಮೂಡಬಿದಿರೆಯ ಅತಿ ದೊಡ್ಡ ಎಲೆಕ್ಟ್ರಾನಿಕ್ಸ್ ತಾಣವಾದ ರಿಲಯನ್ಸ್ ಡಿಜಿಟಲ್ನ ಅದ್ದೂರಿ ಉದ್ಘಾಟನೆಯನ್ನು ಘೋಷಿಸಲು ನಾವು ರೋಮಾಂಚನಗೊಂಡಿದ್ದೇವೆ. ಇದುವೇ ನಿಮ್ಮ ಸ್ವರಾಜ್ ಮೈದಾನದ ಬಳಿ. ಈ ಆಚರಣೆಯನ್ನ ಇನ್ನಷ್ಟು ದೊಡ್ಡದಾಗಿಸಲು ರಿಲಯನ್ಸ್ ಡಿಜಿಟಲ್ ನಿಮಗೆ ಶಾಪಿಂಗ್ ಮಾಡಲು ಮತ್ತು ಭಾರಿ ಮೌಲ್ಯದ ಬಹುಮಾನಗಳನ್ನ ಗೆಲ್ಲಲು 30 ಕೋಟಿ ರುನ ಒಂದು ಮೆಗಾ ಅವಕಾಶವನ್ನ ತರ್ತಾ ಇದೆ. ಅತ್ಯಾಕರ್ಷಕ ಬಹುಮಾನಗಳಾದ 25 ಹೊಸ ಕಾರುಗಳು, 48 ಸ್ಟೈಲಿಶ್ ಬೈಕ್ಗಳು ಮತ್ತು ಗೆಲ್ಲಲು ಕಾಯುತ್ತಿರುವ 600ಕ್ಕೂ ಹೆಚ್ಚು ಪ್ರೀಮಿಯಂ ಎಲೆಕ್ಟ್ರಾನಿಕ್ಸ್ ಉತ್ಪನ್ನಗಳು. ಕೋರ್ಟ್ ರಸ್ತೆಯ ಸ್ವರಾಜ್ ಮೈದಾನದ ಬಳಿ ರಿಲಯನ್ಸ್ ಡಿಜಿಟಲ್ಗೆ ಭೇಟಿ ನೀಡಿ ಮತ್ತು ಎಲೆಕ್ಟ್ರಾನಿಕ್ ಶಾಪಿಂಗ್ನ ಭವಿಷ್ಯವನ್ನ ಇಂದು ಅನುಭವಿಸಿ. ಹೆಚ್ಚಿನ ಮಾಹಿತಿಗಾಗಿ ಕರೆ ಮಾಡಿ 7977896559 ಮತ್ತು 7977896579. ರಿಲಯನ್ಸ್ ಡಿಜಿಟಲ್, ತಂತ್ರಜ್ಞಾನದೊಂದಿಗೆ ಸ್ನೇಹ ಬೆಳೆಸಿಕೊಳ್ಳಿ. ಷರತ್ತುಗಳು ಅನ್ವಯ.
Dear viewers, you are all welcome to our Business Tonic show. Today's topic is personality development and communication skills. We have with us Dr. Zita Lobo and Sri Amit Anand. Both are experts, both are what we can say that distinguished Toastmasters. Both of you are welcome to the show after the break. If you have any doubts or questions, you can call 0824 411 6060, 0824 411 9090. Can we attend one caller now? Okay. Hello.
Sir, ನಮಸ್ಕಾರ.
ನಮಸ್ಕಾರ.
Sir, ನಾನು ಬಸ್ತಿ ಗಣೇಶ್ ಶೆಣೆ ಅಂತ.
ಬಸ್ತಿ ಗಣೇಶ್ ಶೆಣೆ.
Yes, sir.
Thank you very much for calling us. I think you have travelled across the globe, it seems. Correct, no?
Not like you, sir.
Okay. But still, you are not like me, but still I like you. Okay. You can ask your questions.
Thank you, sir.
Okay.
Thank you, sir. Sir, actually, it's really beautiful that the expert panelists and the very well-known, very powerful, knowledgeable anchor, Naikma, covering various aspects of the personality development.
Thank you, sir.
Sir, I would like to highlight the importance of introducing the topics of personality development and training, etc., right from the school days, sir. That's one point. Second is, nowadays we see that most of the parents are busy with their mobiles at home, overlooking the need of spending quality time with their children. Thus, encouraging also the children to use and busy with mobiles. It should be let deeds, not words, be your adorning. We also see that parents nowadays give a lot of importance to the children's academics rather than preparing the children face the real challenges of life.
Correct.
That's why nowadays we see lot of children are committing suicide with the failure of life. One thing, and second, even the examination is so challenging nowadays. And they should also, I think, they should also follow the reward and punishment in all levels. This is what I humbly feel, sir.
Very nice question, our Basti Ganesh Shane. Very nice. This is really burning issue nowadays. That means now impact of social media on one's personality development and communication. Both pros and cons are there. What is the importance of social media in developing personality as well as communication skill? Whether there is a good impact or adverse impact?
Certainly. Just like any tool, you can use a knife to cut open. I mean, in a doctor's hands, they are going to, the knife is going to,
operation.
Yes, that is used for a positive outcome. And the same knife in a thief's hand or a butcher's hand, you know what happens. It's exactly like that. So
that means
how you use
social
this
media
tool.
should be your slave. You should not be the
You
slave
should not
of
be.
social
Yes.
media.
You have to use it to your ends. That is true for I mean, you for example, news. Now, for to a certain extent, you rely on it for news. But then when you stop, once you get your news, where, what, where, how, why, is all that you require. But after that, you know, the sensationalizing, and then this small news, you know, dragging and you know, pulled in all directions, and then again given new meanings. All these kind of things are they are detrimental to mental health. And then now, what is I mean,
and they get
definitely
addicted to all these things.
Addicted, but then the you know, good things, let's say, are there, but then there were all see, books were there in the previously when students had to study. Books were there, and they, I mean, people have been educated that way too. Now, social media, what has happened is, you know, some years back, when a lecture used to be given, people used to say, what is the attention span of a student? They said 20 minutes is the attention span of a student, and then the brain takes a quick break and then, you know, resumes at the attention span. And that is how we were sitting in lectures sometimes which went on to 3 hours too. Okay, whereas, and we have given lectures for 1 or 2 hours, and then in spite of that, you know, people have been concentration levels have been. Now, researchers, Harvard University has a research conducted where it is affecting the brain so much. It's not just the you know, whatever rays you know, are affecting. It is the attention span. Just imagine, you know, a child, or I mean an adult watches you go, and then you're watching a terrible scene, you're watching a very sad situation, and then you feel empathy at that moment, and then you may even cry. And then the next moment there is a, you know, joke, or someone is you know, there is a slapstick comedy, and then quickly, even without giving the psyche and the body to decide what is right, what is wrong, what have you,
the mind gets corrupted then.
Yes, and then immediately it is something else. So this empathy that is innate in human beings is also lost. So you go on with your business as if nothing has happened. So that is how we can these days, first of all, attention span of students is gone. I mean, it is, research tells you that people have to be weaned out of this social
You should
media.
enjoy what you do.
Yes.
You should learn the things with the practical aspects.
And even
then
social
it will
media,
be easy to
with
understand.
a focus. If you must know what is it that you are going to your social media for. If you have a theme, if you have a topic, go towards that, be focused on that, then you will have a holistic idea of what you are going to learn.
We have one more caller
Yes.
waiting for a long time. Let us
okay.
attend. Hello.
ಹಲೋ ಪ್ರಸಾದ್, ರಾಜಕೀಯ ಕ್ಷೇತ್ರದಲ್ಲಿ ಈ ನಮ್ಮ ವ್ಯಕ್ತಿತ್ವ ವಿಕಾಸದ ಬಗ್ಗೆ ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ಟ್ರೈನಿಂಗ್ ಕೊಟ್ಟರೆ ಒಳ್ಳೇದಿತ್ತು. ಯಾಕಂದ್ರೆ ಇತ್ತೀಚೆಗೆ ನಮ್ಮ ವಿದ್ಯಮಾನಗಳನ್ನು ಗಮನಿಸ್ತಿರ್ಬೇಕಾಗಿದೆ. ಅವ್ರಿಗೆ ಏನಾಗಿದೆ, ಅಲ್ಪಜ್ಞಾನಿ ಮಹಾಗರ್ವಿ ಅಂತಾರಲ್ಲ, ಹಾಗೆ ಈ ರಾಜಕೀಯ ಪುಡರಿಗಳು ಕೆಲವು ವರ್ತಿಸುವುದನ್ನು ನೋಡಿದ್ರೆ ಅವರಿಗೂ ಒಂದು ರೀತಿಯಲ್ಲಿ ರಾಜ್ಯ ಮಟ್ಟದಲ್ಲಿ ಅವರಿಗೆ ಒಂದು ನಮ್ಮ ವ್ಯಕ್ತಿತ್ವ ವಿಕಾಸನದ ಬಗ್ಗೆ, ಪರ್ಸನಾಲಿಟಿ ಅದು ಡೆವಲಪ್ಮೆಂಟ್ ಬಗ್ಗೆ ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ಟ್ರೈನಿಂಗ್ ಕೊಟ್ಟರೆ ಬಾರಿ ಒಳ್ಳೇದಿತ್ತು. ಮತ್ತೆ ಏನಾಗಿದೆ, ನಮ್ಮ ಇವು ಮಕ್ಕಳಿದು ವಿದ್ಯಾರ್ಥಿನಿಯವರಿಗೆ ಕೊಟ್ಟು ಒಳ್ಳೇದು. ಯಾಕೆಂದ್ರೆ ಅವ್ರಿಗೂ ಮಾರ್ಕ್ಸ್ ನ ಹಿಂದುಗಡೆ ಹೋಗಿದ್ದಾರೆ ವಿನಃ ಸಮಾಜದಲ್ಲಿ ರಿಮಾರ್ಕ್ಸ್ ಇಲ್ಲದಾಗಿ ಹೇಗೆ ಬದುಕಬೇಕು ಅನ್ನೋದು ಪೋಷಕರು ಕೂಡ ಅವರಿಗೆ ಕಲಿಸ್ಬೇಕಂತ ಒಂದು ಇದಿದೆ. ಆದ ಕಾರಣ ನಾವು ಈಗ ನೋಡಿ, ಆದರ್ಶಗಳು, ನೈತಿಕತೆ, ಮೌಲ್ಯಗಳೆಲ್ಲ ರಾಜಕೀಯದಲ್ಲಿ ಬರಿದಾಗ್ತಾ ಹೋಗ್ತಾ ಇದೆ. ಇನ್ನು ಏನಂದ್ರೆ ಯಂಗ್ ಜನರೇಷನ್ಗಳು ನಮ್ಮ ರಾಜಕೀಯ ಕ್ಷೇತ್ರಕ್ಕೆ ಬರಬೇಕು ಅನ್ನೋದು ನನ್ನ ಒಂದು ವಿಚಾರ.
ಬಹಳ ಉತ್ತಮ ನಿಮ್ಮ ಅನಿಸಿಕೆ. ಅದು ಅನಿಸಿಕೆ ವ್ಯಕ್ತಪಡಿಸೋಕ್ಕೆ ನಿಮಗೆ ಥ್ಯಾಂಕ್ಸ್ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ತೇವೆ. ಈಗ ರೋಲ್ ಮಾಡೆಲ್, ನಾವು ಈ ಸ್ಪೋಕ್ ಅಬೌಟ್ ದಿಸ್ ರಾಜ್ಯ ಕ್ಷೇತ್ರ ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ಅದರ್, ಹೂ ಶುಡ್ ಬಿ ದ ರೋಲ್ ಮಾಡೆಲ್, how to select or emulate which role model is suitable for us. Can you just have some
ನಾನು ಮೊದಲೇ ಅವಾಗ ಹೇಳಿದ ಹಾಗೆ ಒಂದು ಮಗು ಮನೆಯಲ್ಲೇ ಸ್ಟಾರ್ಟಿಂಗ್ನಲ್ಲಿ ತಾಯಿ ತಂದೆ ಅಜ್ಜ ಅಜ್ಜಿ ಯಾರನ್ನಾದ್ರೂ ಒಬ್ಬರನ್ನು ರೋಲ್ ಮಾಡೆಲ್ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿಕೊಂಡು ಮಾಡ್ತದೆ. ಆಮೇಲೆ ಹೊರಗೆ ಶಾಲೆಗೆ ಹೋದಾಗ ರೋಲ್ ಮಾಡೆಲ್ಸ್ಗಳು ಇಂಟ್ರೊಡ್ಯೂಸ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾರೆ ಅವರಿಗೆ. ಮೇ ಬಿ ರಾಜ, ಒಂದು ನಮ್ಮ ಇಂಡಿಯಾದಲ್ಲಿ ಇರುವಂಥ ರಾಜಂದಿರ ಇಂಟ್ರೊಡ್ಯೂಸ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾರೆ. ಸಮ್ ಲೀಡರ್ಸ್, ಪೊಲಿಟಿಕಲ್ ಲೀಡರ್ಸ್ ಇಂಟ್ರೊಡ್ಯೂಸ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾರೆ. ಅವರ ಬಗ್ಗೆ ಕೇಳ್ತಾರೆ, ಅವರ ಬಗ್ಗೆ ಅನಿಸಿಕೆಗಳನ್ನೆಲ್ಲ ಹೇಳಿಕೊಂಡು ಅವರ ಬಗ್ಗೆ ಅವರ ಕಥೆಗಳನ್ನು.
ಡಿಫರೆನ್ಸ್ ಬಿಟ್ವೀನ್ ಪೊಲಿಟಿಕಲ್ ಲೀಡರ್ ಅಂಡ್ ಸ್ಟೇಟ್ಸ್ಮನ್. ಸ್ಟೇಟ್ಸ್ಮನ್ ನಾಟ್ ಪೊಲಿಟಿಕಲ್.
ಎಲ್ಲವೂ ಕೂಡ ಈಗ ಗಾಂಧೀಜಿಯವರ ಬಗ್ಗೆ ಹೇಳಿ ಅವರ ಗಾಂಧೀಜಿಯನ್ನು ಇನ್ಸ್ಪೈರ್ ಮಾಡಿಕೊಂಡು ಅವರ ಹಾದಿಯಲ್ಲಿ ನಡಿಲಿಕ್ಕೆ ಪ್ರಾರಂಭಿಸುವಂತ ಮಕ್ಕಳು ಇದ್ದರು ಈಗ. ಇವಾಗ ಏನಾಗ್ತಾ ಇದೆ, ಚೇಂಜ್ ಆಗ್ತಾ ಇದೆ. ಅಕಾರ್ಡಿಂಗ್ಲಿ ಟೈಪ್ಸ್ ಆಫ್ ಲೀಡರ್ಸ್ ಬರುವಂತದೆಲ್ಲ ಚೇಂಜ್ ಆಗ್ತಾ ಇದೆ. ಸೊ ಇಟ್ ಈಸ್ ವೆರಿ ಕ್ರೂಷಿಯಲ್ for the teachers also.
Many people emulate this film heroes and heroines.
Correct ಮಾಡ್ತಾರೆ, ಎಲ್ಲ ಕಾಪಿ ಹೊಡೆಯೋದು ಮಾತ್ರ ಅಲ್ವಾ. So basically the parents and the teachers,
they should understand that this is only real life, not real life.
And the friends also, friend circles also matters. So everybody should contribute towards personality building of a child or any person.
So personality ecosystem.
So now we are multiple choice ಇದೆ ನಮಗೆ ಯಾವ ಟೈಪ್ ಇದು ಪರ್ಸನಾಲಿಟಿ ನಮಗೆ ಬೇಕು ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿಕೊಂಡು, ಆರ್ ಹಾಗೂ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿಕೊಂಡು ಇಲ್ಲ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿದ್ರೆ ನೀವು ನಿಮ್ಮ ಸ್ವಂತದಾಗಿ ನಿಮ್ಮ ಆಟಿಟ್ಯೂಡ್ ಅನ್ನು ಬಿಲ್ಡ್ ಮಾಡಿಕೊಂಡು ನೀವು ನಿಮ್ದಾದೇ ಒಂದು ಪರ್ಸನಾಲಿಟಿಯನ್ನು ಬಿಲ್ಡ್ ಮಾಡ್ಬೋದು, ಕಾಪಿ ಮಾಡದೆ.
ಮತ್ತೆ ಆಕ್ಚುಲಿ ಇಫ್ ಯು ಆರ್ ಟಾಕಿಂಗ್ ಅಬೌಟ್ ಯಂಗ್ಸ್ಟರ್ಸ್, ಇದು ಎಲ್ಲ ವ್ಯಾಲ್ಯೂಸ್, ಎಲ್ಲ ಕ್ವಾಲಿಟೀಸ್ ಒಂದೇ ಮಾಡೆಲಲ್ಲಿ ಇರಬೇಕಂತ ಇಲ್ಲ. ಯು ಕ್ಯಾನ್ ಟೇಕ್ ಸಮಥಿಂಗ್ ಫ್ರಮ್ ಸಂಬಡಿ. ಪರ್ಸಿವಿಯರೆನ್ಸ್ ಒಬ್ಬರಿಂದ ಇದು ಮಾಡಿದರೆ, ಧೈರ್ಯ ಇನ್ನೊಬ್ಬರಿಂದ ಮಾಡಿದರೆ, ನಾನ್ ವೈಲೆನ್ಸ್ ಇನ್ನೊಂದು ಮಾಡೆಲಿಂದ ಮಾಡಿದರೆ, ಹಾಗೆ
ಮಲ್ಟಿಪಲ್
ರೋಲ್ ಮಾಡೆಲ್ಸ್. ಬಟ್ now if you can even take one film actor is Johnny Lever. From where, if you see his life, from where he has come, where he has gone, and to where he has reached. And what was
Dr. Rajkumar.
Dr. Rajkumar.
Very, people can learn lot of good things from him.
Yes. And then humor sign.
Humbleness.
Humility.
Humility.
Humility. And then all these values that help people to live their own life.
ಇಷ್ಟೆಲ್ಲ ಅವಾಂತರ ಆದ್ರೂ ಕೂಡ ದರ್ಶನ್ ಅನ್ನು ಕೂಡ ರೋಲ್ ಮಾಡೆಲ್ ಆಗಿ ಕೆಲವರು ಕೊಡ್ತಾರೆ.
there were people who says no, he is not wrong. See, to that extent their psyche has already accepted that person as a role model. So who is see, even women for that matter, their role models, most of the, it's a very sad thing actually, their role models are women with size 0. Indians, I mean, we are genetically we are not size 0. We are, women. But then in order to gain that, in order to reach that so called perfect figure, they don't eat, lack of nutrition, and then they become bulimic or anorexic. So idella agi, and then suicidal tendencies bartave, yakandre they have taken
heart attack at the young age.
Yes, they have taken these as their role models.
Stress.
Also because everyone wants a slim, ನಿಮ್ಮ ಮ್ಯಾಟ್ರಿಮೋನಿಯಲ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ನೋಡಿ ಬೇಕಾಗಿದೆ, the bride wanted a bride ಸಪೂರ, ಬಿಳಿ ಅಲ್ಲ. all these actually have an impact on growing boys as well as girls. Wrong attitudes.
So there is a saying in Gita, chapter 3, sloka 21, yadyadacharati shrestah tatta devetaro janah sa yat pramanam kurute lokastadanu vartate. The meaning is yadyadacharati shrestah, a role model, whatever he or she acharati, they perform whatever they do the routine, tatta devetaro janah, all his or her followers follow the same. ಸ ಯತ್ ಪ್ರಮಾಣಂ ಕುರುತೆ ಲೋಕಸ್ತದನು ವರ್ತತೆ. ವಾಟ್ ಎವರ್ ದೇ ಡೂ, ಸೇಮ್ ಥಿಂಗ್ ದೀಸ್ ಪೀಪಲ್ ಡೂ. ಸೊ ದಟ್ಸ್ ವೈ while selecting role model also we should select who should be our role model. Now Swami Vivekananda, he can be taken as a role model. Awake, arise, stop not until you reach the goal.
Ramakrishna
Paramahamsa is Guru. That is, but for youngsters, Swami Vivekananda is the more role model than Ramakrishna Paramahamsa. Then we have lot of in financial this also. Rakesh Jhunjhunwala is there, Warren Buffett is there, then Bill Gates for philanthropic work.
Correct.
For that matter, Indira Gandhi, she was a woman. She has done lot of this land reforms, then nationalization of banks. Of course, after emergency, whatever she has done good things, it washed away her good things.
That is why.
Then our Narendra Modi, now how he is a friend of all the countries. You see, out of 200 plus countries, more than 190 countries, any resolution India brings, they vote in favor of India. That should be the how they win over the hearts of others.
How a country is represented.
That is most important. Then this one, TV Mohandas Pai, in a corporate world. So he has got conviction, commitment, communication, and he is a daredevil. Whatever he want to say, he will say. And he is a philanthropist also. And he gives lot of importance for education, leadership. He is a visionary thinking. That's why we say we should always emulate visionaries. What is the vision?
Yes.
Vision is of three types. Long-term vision, short-term vision, long-term vision, perennial vision. If the vision is for 1 year, cultivate flowers. If the vision is for 10 years, cultivate trees. If the vision is perennial, cultivate people. So now what we are lacking is now new education policy central government has introduced, but states are opposing because of federal structure. We are emulating the same old style. Then we will create only clerks. We don't create, see, there is a brain drain from here to various other countries. In US, how US is excelling? Because of Indians only.
Yes.
They are doing very well there.
Correct.
So when you go to Gulf, how you are getting good opportunities?
Yes.
See, people have very good qualities. They have strength. Their strength is to be recognized. Proper status they should be given. Then automatically everything will go well. Now, positive attitude and negative attitude. Can you just distinguish how positive attitude will build better personality?
Attitudes is very key to any communication. How do you approach a situation? It matters a lot. So when you are in a communication with a person, when somebody is speaking, you can't just go and tell, no, that is wrong what you spoke. You shouldn't have spoken like that. You must speak like this. That becomes a negative kind of an evaluation. So instead, you give a positive feedback to that person, how he could have, it would have been better. Use positive words in your language so that you can help that other person to get that feedback in a positive way.
Even criticism acceptance.
You criticize the person. You criticize the person.
You should not get upset when somebody
words.
criticizes you.
Yes.
There are 7 C's of a good personality: courage, conviction, commitment, confidence, character, communication skills, and criticism acceptance. This criticism acceptance, many people they lack. If somebody criticizes you, you will treat them like enemies.
Feedback is very
Feedback
important.
is very important.
You know, unless you take feedback, and you know, I mean, why do we need feedback? That is to say, whether whatever you're doing is on the right track, or whether you are on the right track. So to understand that, feedback is very important. See, even in personalities, we were talking about, when we are talking about personalities, there's something called Johari's window. You know, how much you know yourself, how much others see you, how much you know of yourself, how much others know of yourself, how much others know and you know of yourself, and how much others don't know and you too don't know about yourself. You know, there's Joe Harry and there are two psychologists who have you know, brought in this, and that is very important. You know, when you go through that, you will also see that how important feedback is. When you're aware, you know, you become aware. The more you give, the more you take feedback, you become more aware of yourself.
Correct.
And then when your awareness is the first stepping stone to your change, and that is where you can change, when you have feedback, and that comes from constructive criticism.
And constant change is also required.
It's required
in anybody's personality.
The only thing that ever changes is change itself.
That's why we say, if you change before the change, you will lead. If you change with the change, you will survive. If you change after the change, you will struggle. If you don't change even after the change, you will collapse. Now we have one more caller. We will attend. Hello.
Hello. Sir, can you hear me?
Yeah, we can hear. Who's speaking?
Yeah, this is Vinod here, sir.
Vinod from Mysore.
Yeah. Yeah, sir. Good morning. Good morning to panelists. I have a couple of questions, sir.
Yeah, please.
See, sir. The personality development, whatever we see, whether this personality development only happens through communication skill only, or is there any other area? Say, example, a person will be very much intelligent or very much having a sound knowledge in a kind of a technical area or any of the area he is working. Whether that skill alone doesn't make him his personality developed, and if yes, why, and if not, what that has to be taken care. And this is the first point related to personality development. And communication skills, we see many times like interview specific only communication skills were more focused rather than day-to-day life communication skills, or not only from the office perspective, communication skills are taken more importance nowadays rather than the outside world. So how these challenges can be addressed with respect to communication skills?
Excellent questions. We will answer one by one. Now, communication skill. Interview. Suppose one person goes for interview. What etiquettes he or she should possess? Can you just brief?
Now, any interview,
to become successful in interview.
There are different ways people attend the interviews. Corporate interviews, big MNC company interviews are differently attended, but there are smaller companies also. But wherever you go with the full desire that you are going to get that job with full confidence. The first thing is confidence in attending that interview.
Okay.
Second thing is be truthful to yourself. In whatever questions they are asking, be truthful and answer. Third one is your appearance itself, how you are going to sit in front of them, your body language.
Dress also.
Dress also, yes, dress also. You can't just go shabbily.
You cannot be shabby. Yeah.
Yes. Some companies, they say they don't give importance to the dresses because we have seen some IT companies, they just come in jeans and t-shirts and all. I think it's allowed. That's okay. It's up to the companies. Correct. But however, in your first
especially in hospitality industry, it is a must.
Yes, your first appearance, your first impression takes you a long way. If the first impression of you coming in on time. There is something called Indian Standard Time in India, right? Wherein you call at 10 o'clock, you don't turn up at 10 o'clock, but you come at 10:30. So instead, you come half an hour early, also no problem.
Jovially they say, 4 good things in life, 4 bad things in life. Okay. 4 good things in life is American salary in dollars. Okay. Indian wife. Okay. English discipline. Chinese food. 4 good things, they say. And 4 bad things in life. American wife. Okay. Indian discipline. English food. And Chinese goods. They say like this. So, it may be wrong also, but people say about this. See, in interview, First is preparedness.
Preparedness,
You should be well prepared before go to any interview. Second thing is your etiquettes, the way in which you behave there. Third thing is your appearance. Correct, no? Next, your strength. Without your strength, whatever other things may be there, you will not be able to get. See, you should know the subject and you should be useful to them. So ultimately, one should prove that if he or she is appointed there, they can be an asset to the organization and they can contribute more than what they expect. So that's why we always say, don't get your salary, you earn your salary.
Earn your salary.
Okay, that is the thing. Then one more question he asked is, personality development happens only through communication skills, or some people are introvert. How they can have that is develop the personality?
Okay. Actually, it's come to a nice point. When we talk about personality, we are talking about a human personality. When we speak about a human being communicates. Could be non-verbally a person communicates, or through verbal communication.
Ram Rao told that Pushpa Vimana film.
So
without speaking also Kamal Hassan has.
That is why they say actually verbal communication is very less. The maximum, that is, I mean, people vary. Some say 75%, some say 85%, some say 90% is non-verbal communication. Because even there is a book by, I forget the author, but the name of the book is Blink. It says that within the first few seconds, two people, there is already a relationship chartered there itself. That is just by the first blink. That is to say, from there, even within a fraction of a second, you have communicated. Whether you like a person, whether you don't like a person.
It is love at first sight.
Or whatever. So, even to that extent, so that is why we have so many senses, 2 ears, 2 eyes, 2 hands, etc. And we have only one tongue. So verbally, it's only limited. It's limited to words. But then all the other, other senses that you use, even without saying, even without moving your hands, you're still communicating. Even silence.
Some people say action speaks louder than voice.
Correct.
Even silence speaks louder than voice. Silence, when you say a few words, you have already tried to convey a few meanings. Whereas when you are silent, so much you are giving the other person
also
to
there is a
imagine.
Beautiful quote is there. Udyoge nasti daridram, japato nasti patakam, maune cha kalaho nasti jagarite bhayam. That means, udyoge nasti daridram. If you work hard, you cannot become poor. Japato nasti patakam. If you fear God, and if you have your own some dhyana, and if you do righteousness, that means if you have righteousness, that is do right things, you will not do wrong things. Patakam. Maunecha kalaho nasti. Silence, sometimes silence, if it is there, you will not be quarrelsome. Where there is a friction, you should avoid that friction. That itself is called silence. Nasti jagarite bhayam. That means if you are well informed, you need not have to fear. Fear means there are 2 meanings for fear. Forget everything and run, face everything and rise. Choice is ours. Correct, no? So,
actually, coming back to his question, this person is asking whether communication skills are really important. A person can be happy even without communicating. That is his personality.
Sometimes
a person
even a
can
smile,
be
even a smile also it gives.
A person can also be happy without being an extrovert. A person is comfortable with himself, comfortable with his own thoughts. It's up to that person. It does not mean that only when you go about talking to people that you are happy. See, the ultimate aim of us talking about Vyaktitva Vikasana athava personality development is how comfortable are you and how happy are you. If you are happy being yourself and if you are happy doing nothing, then well and good. If you are unhappy about it, then do something about
But
it.
only thing
Then-
is,
then
in
you
order
have
to
to-
make others happy, you should be happy.
Yes, that is the first step.
First, we should have happiness within ourselves.
That is, yes.
Another-
Unless you are comfortable with yourself, you
and-
cannot
and-
make others
Correct.
comfortable.
And another example, if you see Helen Keller, she was blind and deaf, and she could not speak.
Yes.
But then, how did she communicate? She was trained by her teacher. to learn music. She could not hear, she could not see, but she gave beautiful music in the piano. And that is not, even now which we admire a lot.
ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ನಾವು ಹೇಳ್ತೇವೆ ವೃತ್ತಿ ಏನಿದ್ರು ಒಂದು ಪ್ರವೃತ್ತಿ ಬೇಕು ಅಂತೇಳಿ. Correct, no?
So
you should inculcate
that's how she started communicating with people.
Some habits,
yes.
some good that is extra.
She's a good personality. She is a good example for how people can communicate,
So
even if you don't
in order
have.
to be the complete personality, I think there is a saying in Sanskrit, साहित्य संगीत कला विहीनः साक्षात् पशुः पुच्छ विषाणहीनः तृणन्न खादन्नपि जीवमानः तद्भागधेयं परमं पशूनां. That means sahitya, that means poetry. Your this attitude, sangeeta, that is music, kala, and if you don't have interest in any folk arts or any arts, you are equivalent to sakshat pashu. There is no difference between an animal and a man.
But actually that never happens. You know, Harvard researchers and Howard Gardner, according to him, you know, we have these intelligences, multiple intelligences. So every human being that is born has something or the other.
Talent.
Every talent. Either it is, it could be visual arts, you know, and mathematical, it could be linguistic, you know, all these various intelligences are there in every human being. So what dominates, we don't know. So it is, you know, when we talk about personality development, you know, there are tests, there are ways, there are strategies to see what, you know, you are good at, what are your dominant
Some
intelligences.
psychometric test they do.
There are several.
Based on that, your strength.
Yes,
you can,
yes. Based on that, and so you can improve there. It doesn't mean that you have to be always a chatterbox, that you are good in communication.
All
skills
cannot
means you have
become
to keep
doctors,
talking,
engineer, chartered
talking.
accountant. There are many other avenues where they can
Maybe
excel
more
also.
important,
Yes,
yeah.
You can have very good painter, you can have a good musician, you can play a good guitar, tablist, any lot of opportunities are there.
Even if you are a person who can listen, you can sit quietly and listen to a person when someone is in distress, and if you can bring down the distress level of that person, then you are higher than all these people you have mentioned. Even that is a talent, even that is something that we all have to learn.
Okay, now it is time to wind up. Before that, some takeaway message. Can you sum up today's topic, personality development and communication skills? Just sum up and take away message for our viewers in short.
All right. To all the viewers, that I can tell is that personality development can be cultured, and the communication skill also can be cultured. So you just need to keep your eyes, ears open to receive. You should be like a sponge to receive information. But sponge also has got a character that if it is pressed back, you can release also, which means that whatever you want, you accept it. Whatever you don't want, you can release it out also. But however, take only the good ones, keep it with you, and try and communicate to others and spread the knowledge. So that way you don't restrict the art of communication and personality development only to yourself, but make others also be good communicators.
Very good. Thank you. Now before you sum up, there is one more caller. We can't leave the callers. No, they are our viewers. Last call. Let us attend. Hello.
Hello.
ನಾವು ಈ ಚಿತ್ರರಂಗದಿಂದ ಮತ್ತೆ ನಾಟಕ ರಂಗದಿಂದ ಈಗಿನ ನಡೆಯುವಂತಹ ಧಾರಾವಾಹಿಯಿಂದ ವ್ಯಕ್ತಿತ್ವ ವಿಕಸನದ ಬಗ್ಗೆ ನಾವು ಕೌಶಲ್ಯದ ಬಗ್ಗೆ ನೋಡ್ಬೋದು. ಯಾಕಂದ್ರೆ ಕುಟುಂಬದ ಮೇಲೆ ಸಾಮಾಜಿಕ ಪರಿಣಾಮ ಹೇಗೆ ಬೀರ್ತದೆ ಅನ್ನೋದು ನೋಡಿ. ನಾವೆಲ್ಲ ಚಿಕ್ಕ ಮಕ್ಕಳಿರುವಾಗ ಡಾಕ್ಟರ್ ರಾಜ್ಕುಮಾರ್ ಅವರದ್ದು ಪಿಕ್ಚರ್ ನೋಡ್ಕೊಂಡು ನಾವು ಹೋಗ್ತಿದ್ವಿ ಚಿಕ್ಕ ಮಕ್ಕಳಿರುವಾಗ. ಅದ ಆದರ್ಶಗಳು. ಯಾಕೆಂದ್ರೆ ನೋಡಿ, ಅವರು ಸ್ಮೋಕ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಿರ್ಲಿಲ್ಲ, ಅವರು ಮಹಿಳೆಯರ ಜೊತೆ ಹೇಗೆ ವರ್ತಿಸ್ತಿದ್ರು, ಅವೆಲ್ಲ ನಮ್ಮ ಜೀವನದಲ್ಲಿ ಪ್ರೇರಣೆಯಾಗಿತ್ತು. ಈಗ ಅದೆಲ್ಲ ಇಲ್ಲ ನೋಡಿ. ಇವಾಗ ಏನಾದ್ರೆ ಒಡಿ ಬಡಿ ಕಡಿ ಕೊಡಿ ಅಷ್ಟೇ, ಇನ್ನೇನಿಲ್ಲ. ಅಮ್ಮಲೂಸ ಅಪ್ಪಲೂಸ, ಅದು ಸಾಹಿತ್ಯವೂ ಹಾಗೆ ಇದೆ. ಮೊದಲು ಸಾಹಿತ್ಯ ಹಾಗೆ ಅಂತಹ ರೀತಿಯ ಒಂದು ಪಿಕ್ಚರ್ಗಳು ಮತ್ತೆ ಧಾರಾವಾಹಿಗಳೆಲ್ಲ ಬಂದ್ರೆ ಒಳ್ಳೇದಾಗ್ತದೆ. ಈಗಂದ್ರೆ ಮನೆ ಒಂದು ಮೂರು ಬಾಗಿಲುಗಳು ಮುಚ್ಚಿ ಹಾಕಿವೆ. ಯಾಕೆಂದ್ರೆ ಎಲ್ಲ ಕೌಟುಂಬಿಕ ಕಲಹಕ್ಕೆ ಮೂಲ ಕಾರಣವಾಗುವಂತಹ ಧಾರಾವಾಹಿಗಳು ಬರ್ತಾ ಇದೆ. ಇಂಥದ್ದೆಲ್ಲ ಸಾಮಾಜಿಕ ಪರಿಣಾಮ ಬೀರ್ತದೆ. ಆದ ಕಾರಣ ನಾನು ಹೇಳುದು, ಧಾರಾವಾಹಿ ನಿರ್ಮಾಪಕರಿಗಾಗ್ಲಿ ಚಲನಚಿತ್ರ ನಿರ್ಮಾಪಕರಿಗಾಗ್ಲಿ ಒಂದು ಒಳ್ಳೊಳ್ಳೆಯ ಸದಭಿರುಚಿಯಂತಹ ಚಲನಚಿತ್ರಗಳನ್ನು ತಂದ್ರೆ ಸಮಾಜದ ಮೇಲೆ ಒಳ್ಳೆಯ ಪರಿಣಾಮ ಬರಬಹುದು ಅಂತ ನನ್ನ ಒಂದು ಅನಿಸಿಕೆ ಸರ್.
ಬಹಳ ಉತ್ತಮ. ನೀವು ನಿಮ್ಮ ಬಹಳ ಒಂದು ಉತ್ತಮ ಒಂದು ಏನು ಹೇಳ್ತಾರೆ ಒಂದು ಟಿಪ್ಸ್ ಕೊಟ್ಟದಕ್ಕೆ ನಿಮಗೆ ಧನ್ಯವಾದ. ಕೊನೆಯದಾಗಿ ನಮ್ಮ ಡಾಕ್ಟರ್ ಝೀಟಾ ಲೋಬೋ, ಇನ್ ನಟ್ ಶೆಲ್ ಸಮ್ ಅಪ್ ಟೇಕ್ ಅವೇ ಫಾರ್ ಟುಡೇಸ್ ಟಾಪಿಕ್. ವಾಟ್ ಇಸ್ ದ ಟೇಕ್ ಅವೇ ಫಾರ್ ವ್ಯೂವರ್ಸ್ ಇನ್ a minute?
Okay, in a minute is too long. I would say, instead of summing up and all that, I would say nama veekshakarige wherever, no matter where you are, for if after this program I would say, just this is a takeover. Every time now, wherever you are, just sit or stand and change your posture, because that is the first thing that happens in your personality. Now they say just by changing your posture, that is putting your shoulders back and pulling up your chest, and then your chin up. If you keep this for 2 minutes, just for 2 minutes, if you are able to do this, you can continue to do this. They say this cortisol level, that hormone decreases by 20%, and your testosterone level, which is your your confidence boosting hormone actually rises by 20-25%. So this is a very, and then this gives your brain this immediately the message that you're fine, that your body is, that you're fine, and that your brain is taken care of, your personality is taken care of.
If we are
and
fine,
if you
we
do
can
this,
make others also
yes,
fine.
and if you just do this for 2 minutes, you are ready to take on the world. So this would be my message to everyone.
Thank
to
you,
change
thank
your
you.
posture
Thank you.
and go ahead in life.
Thank you. On behalf of all our viewers and Namma Kudla channel and my personal behalf, I thank both of you, Dr. Zita Lobo as well as Mr. Amit Anand, for your valuable insights spread with our viewers and disseminating your valuable knowledge with our viewers. Thank you very much for spending 2 hours in this studio for the betterment of personality as well as communication skills. So I thank you very much on behalf of entire viewers. Before I end, there are few tips. So you told, see, every person, he may not possess all qualities. Some people are strong in some areas, some people may be weak in those areas, and we should concentrate on the areas where we are strong. We should not worry about where we are weak. Wherever possible, we will try to strengthen our weakness, but wherever not possible, we can strengthen our strengths. For that, there is a beautiful saying in Sanskrit, amantram aksharam nasti, nasti moolam anaushadam, ayogyaha purusho nasti, yojakaha tatra durlabhaha. Arthat, amantram aksharam nasti, there is no word without meaning. Aksharavilla, arthavillada akshara illa. Nasti moolam anaushadam, there is no root of a plant without medicinal value. Ayogyaha purusho nasti, there is no useless person, he or she is useless. whereas yojakaha tatra durlabha. We lack planners or we lack leaders, and I hope this entire episode will make many more leaders with your excellent rendition, that I want to congratulate you for that. Then one more thing. See, when we speak with anybody, we should speak gentle speech we say, savi maatu we say. ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ಸಂಸ್ಕೃತದಲ್ಲಿ ಬಹಳ ಒಂದು ಉತ್ತಮ ವರ್ಣನೆ ಮಾಡಿದ್ದೇನೆ. ಪ್ರಿಯವಾಕ್ಯ ಪ್ರಧಾನೇನ ಸರ್ವೇ ತುಷ್ಯಂತಿ ಜಂತವಃ ತಸ್ಮಾತ್ ತದೈವ ವಕ್ತವ್ಯಂ ವಚನೇಕ ದರಿದ್ರತಾ. ದ ಮೀನಿಂಗ್ ಈಸ್ ಪ್ರಿಯವಾಕ್ಯ ಪ್ರಧಾನೇನ ಸರ್ವೇ ತುಷ್ಯಂತಿ ಜಂತವಃ. ಇಫ್ ಯು ಟಾಕ್ ಪ್ರಿಯವಾಕ್ಯ, ದಟ್ ಮೀನ್ಸ್ good speaking good, so preaching gentle, so all jantava, entire universe will be happy. So tasmat tadaiva vaktavyam vachaneka daridrata. You should speak nice words only. Why you should have dearth for speaking nice things? Why you are worried about? Why you should not speak good? That is the thing. Then last but not the least, शतेषु जायते शूरः सहस्रेषु च पंडितः वक्ता दशसहस्रेषु दाता भवति वा न वा. The meaning is शतेषु जायते शूरः. 1 in 100 is a brave man or brave person. A man means we will have gender inequality. शतेषु जायते शूरः. 1 in 100 is a brave person. Sahasreshu cha pandita, 1 in 1000 is a wise person. Vakta dasasahasreshu, 1 in 10,000 is a prolific speaker. Whereas data bhavati va na va. That means donor, rare of the rarest. Donor need not be, you should donate wealth. You should donate knowledge also. Because annadanam paramdanam vidyadanam ataha param. Annena kshanika trapti yavajjivancha vidyaya. That means annadanam. If somebody is hungry, if you do annadana, they will be satisfied to that extent. Evening again they will be hungry. If somebody else give food, then they will forget whoever has given in the afternoon. Okay. Annadanam paramdanam. But if they are hungry, if you give food, it is a good. Param means shrestha. Vidyadanam ataha param. That means if you give knowledge, that is more better than annadanam. Why? Annena kshanika trapti. If you eat only kshanika, that means only for a moment or a while. Whereas yavajjivancha vidyaya, that means if you disseminate knowledge, it is for lifetime. So I should thank both of you for disseminating your knowledge.
Thank
you
very much. We learnt a lot.
It is really a very exciting interactive session that all we have enjoyed. See, the litmus test is number of callers. We have attended 9 callers now. That is a very good statistics in the recent past. So it shows the quality of the show also. I congratulate both of you for being with us. Sarve janaha sukhino bhavantu samasta sanmangalani bhavantu. Before I end, this particular show will be retelecasted in Nammakudla 24/7 on this Wednesday at 9:30 p.m. That is retelecast. All viewers, you can watch again, and if you have missed today any points, or if you want to again and again refer, all our 329 episodes are uploaded in YouTube. You can see that. Until then, do you have any confusion about banking, business or taxation? We have Nammakudla Business Tonic Solution. So, Sarve Janaha Sukhino Bhavantu Samasta Sanmangalani Bhavantu. I am CA S.S. Nayak signing off.
ಮೈ ಲಾರ್ಡ್, ನನ್ ಕ್ಲೈಂಟ್ ಕೇಳಿದ್ದು ಪ್ಯೂರ್ ಸನ್ಫ್ಲವರ್ ಆಯಿಲ್, ಆದ್ರೆ ಇವ್ರು ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದ್ದು